Looks like we might be getting 8 episodes.
Only 8. Dragons are so expensive.
Yeah, 8. There'll be 8 episodes. I don't blame them, bro. There's like literally 5 times the amount of dragons now. There's
See, we had to do more of a tithe for your sheep. You know, I have to feed my dragons because they're flying around. I have to feed my dragons. And much more like we have to shorten our runtime because they're expensive whenever they're on screen.
We are live, gentlemen.
Classic,
they're just like they're like Aegon. What the hell are you talking about?
Aegon, what are you talking about?
What the runtime for a show?
You know what show is also peak.
What the hell is a show?
You know what show is also peak right now? The Boys.
I heard The Boys is ass right now. Actually,
no, it's good, and people are only saying that because they're probably being a little bit more political than they normally are.
I can't believe you've done this. Hello. How are you doing today?
Are we getting people in here?
We are.
Brett, are you gonna end up just streaming the videos?
Yes, I will be streaming.
Okay. Alrighty.
This is just I have the 3 of us open up on the stream right now, so it's all 3 big of us right now. I have music playing. Yeah.
Right.
At last, yes. Sorry, there was a little bit of a delay. I woke up about 24 minutes ago.
Anytime we ever give a estimate on when we're starting our stream, assume it will be within half.
Why don't we just plan it ourselves of us being 15 minutes late? So we just always do it 15 minutes before the hour or something.
That's why I was saying, show up if we say 6 o'clock.
Well, see, guys, I actually wanted to start streaming at 5. I was accounting for this, and so.
What?
So I told us to start streaming at 6. Greetings and salutations, Brandon Shakiro. How are we doing?
Shakiro, not Sekiro.
Yeah, Brandon dies twice. Gabe, you wanna get shoutouts and?
I'm doing that.
XX Fozy, how we doing? How about y'all? I'm doing great. I got to sleep at like noon, which was a lot later than I wanted, but hey, we still made it up relatively near time.
Yeah, only because I called.
Sad but true.
Yeah, no, thank you for that, by the way. I set an alarm for 5 p.m. I must have just...
I was like, I'm surprised. Like, I'm not getting called by Rhett yet to assemble, so it's clearly something is off right now.
See, I'm glad that I've done that, because then you know what's up. Like, if that doesn't happen...
It's like, oh yeah, he's asleep. He's asleep. Yeah.
We've been busy.
Like the
also
Shakira. Because I moved my hips when dancing service started calling that.
Also, by the way, happy 4th of July, or belated 4th of July.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely happy 4th of July, everybody. We didn't really have a post.
Yeah, we didn't really do anything for it, so...
I didn't get
hope you guys all had a good 4th.
Fireworks or anything. It was very depressing.
Yeah, it was quiet 4th.
But oh well. This is where we get it back. What are we doing? So, you get a copy strike? Not a strike, but man, there was a lot of issues with that new Oshinoko video, and it's finally up. But man, that was a process.
I think because you had that SAO background for like 30 seconds instead of the Oshinoko.
Are we watching CBR to explain us why Sukuna is more heroic than Superman? No, we're not.
I mean, is he not? I mean...
No, we're not.
If we go by Man of Steel Superman, Sukuna probably killed less people. 10 ways gentle criminal can gently rebound his nutsack onto All for One's face. That, I mean, that's too small of a list. We need...
Did someone just quote me? Did someone just quote me? That's amazing.
Yeah, Oshinoko has a lot of problems, I think. Was sooner than I thought. Hello, Slobbertooth. How are we doing? We're gonna be starting soon. So for those of you who are new, it's been a while, but CBR is kind of our arch nemesis.
They don't know it. They don't know it.
But we know it. And so...
They're like, who the hell are those guys? It's just us charging their headquarters.
No,
they don't know that we're their arch nemesis, but we are.
I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, exactly. CBR is every JoJo fan's worst enemy. I would have to take your word for it. Hello, lads. Brendan Gettenby. How are we doing?
And they're probably any sensible anime fans' worst nightmare. So Then again, we're not sensible. We're clinically insane.
Gabe Joe, I think you'd be. I think you'll have a fun time with what I titled the stream.
Somehow CBR returned. Yeah.
No, not this. Somehow CBR.
God damn it.
Great.
Who's CBR? CBR stands for like comic book. I actually don't know. I don't want to speak its name aloud. It will strengthen it. But CBR
He's like
is
the White Walkers, right? It's like the others. It's
it's a
nemesis of the Lord of Light. He whose name will not be spoken. You know what I mean?
CBR is a web article site about nerd things, comic books, mostly comic book movies, video games, anime. They are your typical style clickbait, very little substance. If Watch Mojo was a web article, that's what CBR is.
Right, I searched up what does CBR mean. I should have been more specific, but it's just chemical, bacteriological, and radiological. According to Merriam-Webster.
It's a clickbait.
So it's like IGN or
yeah,
or central bank reporting. No,
who gets hired to write CBR? That's a great question. I hope
Central Board of Revenue.
I mean, if you pay me enough, I'll make really shitty tier lists and opinion. If you pay me enough, I'll write whatever ass L opinion you have about
why Kinoko
comic book resources.
Dragon Ball verse. All right.
Comic book resources. We got it.
Comic book resources. Yeah, sure. Whatever.
I got an urban dictionary.
What's the definition of a resource?
Definition of CBR.
What's the definition of
CBR?
Doesn't a resource have to be like useful? Like,
not necessarily.
In order to cite it,
resources of like dull pencils. Like, damn, you guys are fighting the bank and
stockpile. That's a stockpile, I guess, of anything.
Hey yo, Midoriya Shonen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right, so
yeah, you guys are fighting the bank and some chemists. Yeah,
I feel like we're ready to get started. Oh my gosh, look at my
giant
zit on my chin, and it looks awful.
Right, just look like this the entire time. There you go. Let's be stuck like that.
Oh no, Elsie.
Nope, we're not saying that on stream.
All right.
Wait, what?
So, gentlemen,
no, we're not doing that.
Today we'll be watching at minimum 3 videos. This is CBR's top 10 ranking. Actually, it might be the entire. It might be. Oh no! It's not top 10. It's top 20. But
you liar.
Class 1B, Class 1A, and the League of Villains. Doesn't a resource have to be?
It's top 20 for each one, or it's top 20 from each class, and then it's top 10
20 for each class.
I think the League of Villains is top 10.
Isn't there 24 in each class?
I have 15 people ranked in my League of Villains list. I have 15 people in my League of Villains
So
list.
yes, before I went to bed, I asked Gabe and Joe to construct their own lists for this. Now theirs is just top 10s, but that will still be useful once we get to the top 10. Because really the top 10 is what's important, right? Don't you think? Being in the top 10 Joseph, did you get your list put together? Joseph?
I'll be right back.
So
it's fine. I know what I'm doing.
Motherfucker, it's Sunday. What have you been doing?
Hey, in his defense, I also do not have my list done, but I was
Was I the only one who actually did it?
I was trying to at least get a minimum
I got it done within like 20 minutes. It took me like 20 minutes. Oh my god.
You only took 20 minutes on your list, bro? I thought it was good.
It wasn't. Weirdly, it was hard to do Class 1B. It was a lot harder.
What do you mean? It's Kinoko and then the rest of them.
Could be racist. Hey, that's too far right there. So,
top 10 reasons Tanjiro should have stuck with water breathing. Yeah.
That actually sounds like a real article. That sounds like an actual
He paced out. That's why Gabe is the GOAT.
All right. Well, I think. Are you guys ready to get started?
Yeah, we're good. I think we're good to go.
As the kids say. So what
the
we're gonna
game
do,
of all time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pause that little background music. Oh my good golly gracious! There we go. And then we're going to do a little bloop, and then a little.
I love garlic bread.
Dunk.
Yeah,
So this will be My Hero Academia Class 1B Quirks Strength Ranked. 1B, everybody.
15 minutes. Bro, this
Kanoko's.
we all already know who they're going to be putting at
actually, yeah.
Wait, bets on who's lowest.
Who's lowest?
It's either Coda or Mineta.
Who's number one?
No,
it's either Coda or Mineta.
1B, Gabe. 1B.
What's 1B?
We're starting with 1B.
Oh, this is 1B? I mean, going...
Thank you for
Do I want to say what my Class 1B list is?
Shakira. No, just your top 10.
Not the whole one.
Excuse me, just the
not the top 10.
Just the bottom.
Do the lowest one and your number one.
Okay, my number 20 is Awaze.
That's not bad.
Welder.
As much as we like Awaze here, Awaze.
The guy
he's cool
on the freaking draft.
He's cool, but I just want to preface the distance between 20 and like 14 is not the margin of difference is not that big between it's 20 to 14. It's not that
inverse
big.
graph. It's weird.
Yeah, I just want to preface that it's not like 20, 19. No, it's like 20. 19, 18, like they were like right below one another.
So like I think it's a complicated question because I feel like on one hand you could have somebody like Jack Mantis who could be really high, but then like I could also see arguments for him being bottom tier because he's got, from what we've been told, decent attack output. And I mean, we saw him bounce around like a fidget spinner.
He spins fast. He can cut through steel and shit.
I mean, he got one tap by Bakugo, but like most of the solicitors.
That was Bakugo.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of the verse does.
But like, and Awaze can't do that. But Awaze also can be like, oh shit, a building's falling. Like, and you know, help it stop while Jack Mantis is just like.
I got arms. So that's. Did you want me to stay my number one now?
Yes.
My number one for 1B is Juzo.
It's not a bad pick. That is not a bad pick.
My top five is a little bit more flexible than my bottom six, but yes, I'm putting Juzo as my number one.
I was probably gonna put was it Plamo?
Number 10.
No, you mean no? He's got way more use. I have him at 12.
The funny thing is, I like how you both put people whose job is to stick things together at the spot.
See, but like
for me, I have Bondo at number 12. I put Bondo at 12. There were some people where I'm like, nah, he can do more than that. Oh
yeah, hold on. I guess I should put
If Kanoko isn't first, I'm boycotting the entire universe.
I mean, that's what I said. Oh my, she's a menace. He's a menace. I need pictures of Shroom Girl.
Last week I saw someone rank the characters and put Ida above Prime All Might. Okay, no, that's bait.
In what? How quickly they are comparatively to die against Prime All Might? Like,
I look like I eat garlic bread. What the fuck?
That's right here, I guess. All right.
What?
So we've got Joe. Who is your number one?
Yes, there are no manga. Again, we are an anime-only channel. There are no manga spoilers.
I've got the sign up.
Uno. All right, I'd probably go with Juzo as well. That quirk is so damn helpful. Because let's be real. Let's be real here. We have Ibarra, Juzo, Kinoko.
I mean, what about Monoma?
Oh yeah, Monoma. My bad.
Monoma's number 3.
Monoma's
for me, my top. Just so you guys, my top 5 is Girada, Setsuna, Monoma, Ibarra, and Juzo.
Is it Girarda or Girota?
Girota. Let's hold off just a little bit. We'll wait.
Okay. Yeah. Getting ahead of it. I'm getting ahead of myself.
So we gotta get to these
videos. We got Awaze, and we've got
Juzo.
Plamo for your guys.
For 20. Joe, Red, what's your 20? Who's your
if I had to pick 20? One, I think I would have to agree with Gabe on this one. I think I would put with no time to really like sit down and really hammer it out. I think I'd have to put Awaze there because I feel like the glue being more range because Awaze has to touch things. Now glue is nowhere near as useful as tape, and everybody knows this. So Sero is just dominant over Plamo, but Plamo at least has the ability to be close quarters and range with his adhesive ability.
And his glue is really, people be sleeping on people that got adhesive powers, like Sarah and Mineta. Everyone's like, all they do is sticks.
Not us, Gabe. Are you kidding me? We praise.
No, I'm saying we are actual intellectuals. We use more than 2% of our brain.
I would have
to. So we actually understand.
I would have to put Awaze at the bottom.
Yeah,
but let's
I knew
see
it was okay.
What our good friends.
What does CBR say?
Oh boy.
CBR has to say.
Oh no.
Anga in 3, 2, 1, go. Tell me if you guys can hear this.
Might have won in the joint training arc that ended recently, but
it goes to show when this took place. So the joint training just ended recently for them, which means that this is just basically season 5. So anything that's happened in season 6 for showings, which shouldn't really be too much, hasn't affected their list. But season 5 was really all you needed.
Who's the guy that blows air bubble? That's hard air.
Subaraba, and then hard air.
I had him. He's a.
There's also that drill bit guy, but he's actually kind of.
No, those two are kind of.
Sen.
No, he's better. He's better. He's better because Diamond Fingers and he's a martial artist.
Get to play the video.
Diamond Fingers and martial artist. Yeah, let's play it.
1 win and a draw out of 5 rounds. I'd say they didn't do bad against a team who has the explosive Bakugo, the hot and cold Todoroki, and the heir to One for All.
And he's just like, and Ochiro.
The fact that they ways to use their amazing quirks show that with great determination and practice, students with less flashy powers can also become one of the best future heroes. So for today's My Hero Academia video, let's focus on Class 1B and rank them. Let's get started.
All right, here we go.
All right.
What? Right out of the gates!
Bullshit! Are you shitting me? Are you kidding me?
Right out of the gates!
Oh no!
Where's CBR's headquarters? I will just want to send him a package. I just want to send him a package. What's their address?
Oh no!
10,000 pizzas.
I'm gonna send them 30 types of fungi that are all poisonous.
See, chat, this is what we were talking about.
Say in Minecraft, Joseph.
No one else uses their brain but us.
God.
No one else. No one else.
I don't think this is a we're smarter than them thing. I think this is a they're dumber than dirt thing.
We got 2 seconds into it, it's already wrong. How?
Okay, so I do want to preface. She's not very high on my list, but she's not at the bottom. So
yeah, I mean, memeing and stuff. Yeah, she's like middle stuff. Because
But I mean, are they using their head here?
Shoot your lungs, man.
Yeah, no, bro. Come on, you guys got to use their heads at least like a little. Okay, maybe. You know what? No. Maybe we're judging them a little bit too much. Maybe they got some good pointers. No, let's hear them out.
All right.
Let's hear them out. Play video.
They're already
Her quirk,
way on my shit list.
Mushroom allows her to produce and spread a large variety of types of fungus spores coming right from her body.
Look at that. That was just like thousands of mushrooms. Now, just think about there are
100 million
mushrooms.
billion mushrooms.
There are edible mushrooms. She could solve any kind of humanitarian crisis in terms of food, if necessary. You won't be the tastiest shit in the world. I mean, some mushrooms are pretty tasty, but think about that. She could feed people.
I've seen enough.
When these
I'm just satisfied.
contact with an object or even someone, they quickly become mushrooms, which start growing on the intended surface. Mostly useful in a humid environment, the quirk lasts for 2 to 3 hours, and to be honest, don't do very much damage. However, if these little spores get in her opponent's throat or lungs, this could potentially do some internal damage. The quirk is—
What do you mean, potentially?
I just want to preface.
They're writing their own grave here.
She technically has the ability to grow death-capped mushrooms, which are the deadliest mushrooms on the planet. They're responsible for 90% of mushroom deaths.
Despite making up only 0.0003%
of deaths.
Mushrooms.
But again,
look up 90% of the deaths.
It does this. It literally stops you. It literally prevents protein synthesis.
Oh my god.
In your body, and it kills you. So, if she wanted to, she could grow.
Oh yes, my anti-protein synthesis.
He's got guns. Yeah, the cordyceps fungus. The cordyceps fungus that the cordyceps one is based off of. She could pop one of those in your brain and turn you into a corpse.
I just imagine they're like little evil squirt.
Is not really strong during a fight, causing
she's not really strong during a fight, bro.
Didn't she like incapacitate the team for?
Can we cut to that?
This happened before.
Can we cut to that clip
6?
of her nearly? Can we cut to that clip of her nearly killing Tokoyami? Can we pull that up?
Remember?
Anyone got that one? Can we pull that up?
This is before season 6, but technically, I know for a fact the manga was out by this point in time. It has to be, right?
Mushroom deaths is the wild statistic.
But the beginning of season 6 was out. Can I get a fact check on from anybody that in chat?
What?
Was the beginning of the war arc out by the time season 5 was out? It had to be, right?
Or they're maybe finishing up the Vigilante arc.
Red Watch, I'm just did a quick read through of the wiki. Yes, yeah. Okay, so they're not taking that into account, but do remember who was asked by the heroes to be on the compound raid Vanguard? We had Kaminari, Tokoyami, Juzo, and Kanoko. Not good in a fight, but please, we need you to go to war.
Put fungi in their lungs.
When was this?
Put fungi.
This 3 years
I want
ago.
you to grow fungus over their eyes. Can you do that for me?
All right.
Blind them real quick.
In anything.
Next.
But used wisely, it can create long-term problems for the one infested with them.
Yeah, called death.
Manga Fukidashi has
Manga!
No
way!
He literally. What?
Wait, hold on. Do you want me to say where I put the characters in my list?
Bro, he's got to be top 10. I think
so again,
kind of top 10.
So again, Pony still not that strong. I put her at 8. Mushroom Girl. I did not put her that high. What am I blanking on?
They were like, man, a guy with paper for face can't be that strong. Like, all I need is scissors. Like,
I put. Where did I put?
All for One with the zigzag scissors.
Where did I put Kanoko?
Ah, yes, my scrapbooking quirk.
Okay, I put Mushroom Girl at 17 on my list.
17.
I put her at 17.
Gregory.
You're almost as bad as them, Gabe.
What do you mean? No, I put her at 17.
Where'd you put manga?
I put manga at 11.
I think manga is top 10 material.
I put manga at 11.
He's top 10.
Versatility
versatility's crazy.
I'm leaving
Onomatopoeia,
Gabe's
bitch.
team. Ret heads are always opened.
Oh my god.
But
manga has stubs for feet. Yeah.
Manga has incredible versatility.
I'm leaving Gabe's team. What the fuck? No, I didn't do anything.
Didn't manga literally crush like a block?
With stone.
Rated
in
their
season
team.
5. Yeah, I don't know what word he said, but it was a giant stone.
It was like
column
smash.
That was like
it was something.
Smash.
Hey,
he's
11 is still a solid spot.
Sky high, like his versatility is actually kind of nutty, so long as he can figure out words for it.
Can we also not talk about how fun Like imagine like you're holding your hand like it's a blade. Just go like sweep.
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking snip, snap, or something like that. Ding, ding, like
slice.
Swash.
Slice, slash, yeah.
Tap. Like literally, we see empowering
franchise so far, which makes me wonder.
We'll have to be going faster in the rest of these, man.
Manga sadly cannot do the Inumaki and just tell you to shit yourself. That is not how his quirk works.
Yeah.
Sadly, he's not a cursed speech user.
In his own manga.
Right, we're never gonna get through all these lists. We're just gonna have to keep letting play.
Head Hero's quirk, called Comic, works to some extent like a fun and friendly version.
No, it doesn't.
Not really, but okay.
The only thing they have in common is that it comes from the mouth.
Can be materialized
Manga Fukudashi is a lot like Black Bolt.
And he can eviscerate you with a single word from his mouth.
Manga.
During the joint training arc, he was mostly used as a supportive character when causing a whole area to become damper so that Kinoko's mushrooms would
He can cause a whole area to become damper. That's crazy.
Impressive technique so far, but with a power like that, who knows?
Or
to what
they're not going to show him.
I guess that is true. He is similar to Inumaki.
The only two
the whole
factors
thing.
The hero in training rule, born.
Okay, so her power is that she can grow things and shrink things. I think that's. I don't think it might not be top 10, but I think that's better.
I put her at 15. I put her at 15 on my list.
That's fine. That's fine. Right, just keep letting it play.
While getting a perfect score in
Or turn it down so maybe it's easier to talk over it. I don't know.
Won't really help when faced with evil. By touching her fingertips together, rules.
I mean, that's gonna be pretty. That's gonna be pretty useful.
I mean, it's useful, but.
She has been using a tiny screw, making it bigger and using it as a shield against the little.
Also, did you know that she apparently had a fan club she didn't even know about in middle school?
That's interesting.
Been useful to defend against incoming attacks, whether when she grows small things bigger to use them as shields,
Otherwise, shouldn't manga be below Kinoko since he assisted her?
Damage against her teammates.
She has good rule 34. LC.
There's our lad.
Yeah.
I would say there he is. He should have been. How do you justify putting him above manga and Kinoko?
Yeah.
Like he's got some crazy speed feats, I guess. Remember when he
painted did stop Bakugo, yeah.
When he fused metallic cylindrical objects together to trap Bakugo midair using a technique he calls the not so easy to remember construction done quick, weldcraft. With his quirk,
nice. Jeez.
Oh, I completely forgot that Jiro just blasted through a shield.
But the quirk has its limits and is not that useful against explosive characters like Bakugo.
It has its limits.
Bro, no, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta. Hey, yo, chat, calm down, y'all. Calm down. Calm down.
Few people do have things to match Bakugo.
Yeah.
Might have a rather alarming
Bondo, I put Bondo at 12. I put him right below.
I think this is a fair placement for Bondo, is around the 16 area.
His quirk Semidine gives him the power to spray glue-like liquid.
He's so goofy.
I forgot his goofy ass run.
Where are his eyes? Anyways, being able to control the speed.
I don't need eyes to glue you.
Use it as a spider web-like traps or
trap a Bakugo.
While he's quite the tall fellow, he hasn't shown any impressive strength or use of his powers yet.
Yeah, he got done in by
Sato doing.
He did get done in by Sato. I forgot about that.
That's points. Sato did something.
Sumeraba at 15. Where do we feel about that?
I put Sumeraba at 9.
Really?
Yeah, because he can do so much with air. He can make air into whatever he wants. He can solidify it into whatever he wants.
I don't think it's that he can solidify it into whatever he wants. We've only seen him, maybe in the future, we've only ever seen him use it at boxes, like cubes. Which is still crazy, and it's stupid strong.
Might be like simple geometrical shapes he might be able to do.
Fun fact, Yuki Kodai, Ochako, and Mount Lady were all one character in the prototype for My Hero Academia and was a student. Huh.
Interesting. This tier list was definitely made by Native, who hasn't watched the show.
Comes out of his mouth. This grants him the power to create solid walls or platforms he can use as protection. Or
Sumeraba, I think he's near the top 10. I don't know if he is top 10.
The last few seasons, as Katsuki could originally break through them with ease, while in its latest version, his new super move called Solid Air could hold prisoner Koji Koda, and even
Solid Air was only like cubes.
Yeah, Air is rather self-explanatory. The hero simply knows by his
solidify the air in all for one's lungs. Is he stupid?
Yeah, come on.
Inside, letting no sound whatsoever come out of it. Pony Tsunotori shows
That's fair.
Bro, putting Pony
it's so
above
ordinary.
Rafa is
what are you talking about?
Pony over.
Pony's 18. Pony, I put at 18.
Pony's got some like she can spawn multiple horns. She's like what you described a shitty Hawks. The thing is that Hawks is bonkers. So like being a D tier version of a S tier hero, like it's not like you were sauceless. Her horns can be controlled. They can fly. She can like put them under.
She can make herself fly.
They're stronger than what you'd expect. But over manga,
bro, they move so slow though. They move so slow.
They're not that slow. I mean, they were able to propel Tetsu at speed towards Todoroki.
Diet Hawks. Yeah. I wouldn't even call her Diet Hawks. I would be just like some off-brand.
Sugar-free. Like, this is Hawks
Zero. This is off-brand Hawks.
Horn Cannon, and more precisely her super move, Horn Dash Hammer, against Shoto during the joint training battle. This is basically a combined attack between her and Tetsu, where she uses her telekinetic...
Like, that's useful right there. Don't get me wrong. I think she's a number 15 style hero.
The quite impressive special move Thunderhorn against the powerful Mezzo during the same arc.
Yeah, that's how you know they don't watch this shit. They call them Mezzo.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, come on.
That is my boy Shoji.
Overwhelm the target. Since her horns grow back really fast, she can so far control 4 at a time. With more practice and experimentation with her quirk, the future hero who calls herself Rocketta has a lot of potential in becoming one really strong hero.
She could.
Using tech like his tracker to carefully
prepare Nirengeki
No. Okay, I'm sorry. I put him at 19. I put him at 19.
Well, the thing is, if you strap Nirengeki onto, like, Midoriya's back...
He can't do anything unless he's in a team. He can't do anything unless he's in a team.
That's not true. If he has
I couldn't put him on high.
If you give Nirengeki a gun, he shoots a bullet twice, and the second one hits you twice as hard. Like,
I couldn't do it. I just couldn't put him that...
There was a reason I was unironically... Maybe, but maybe if he just touches all of them as he's... putting over the pit.
I just couldn't do it. He
have it apply to multiple objects at once.
What else did he do besides do the double hit thing on Midoriya? That like tickled him. It was like, oh.
Desert Quirk is super useful, but her feats are less than people below her in the ranking. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I think Nirengeki, he's interesting. I would put him higher than I think most.
Has a very powerful quirk.
I wouldn't.
I mean, I'd probably have him in like middle.
Yeah,
which this isn't super far off from.
He hits anyone with any object available to him. After the first impact, this allows him to cause a second, way more powerful
Mr. Power Scouter.
Than the first blow. While his ability is cool in itself, what is truly valuable is that he can decide when the second impact will occur, no matter how.
Yeah, that's really useful.
Just like he did against Izuku during his match. Kiryu Rin's quirk allows him to grow
Nah. This bump is further down. Yeah, no.
I didn't put him that low. I did put him at 13.
This is like an 18, 17.
I only put him at 13 because he can do melee. He can fight melee.
Like Suyu.
He's got melee. Suyu's strong as shit. What are you talking about?
Not comparatively. Like,
yeah, to Midoriya, no one is. Stop trying to compare him.
I'm talking about to like
he can cover himself in them for armor protection. He can use them as a melee weapon. He can use them ranged wise. He's a versatile fighter. I didn't put him crazy high.
He can use his quirk in range due to his support items, his gauntlets.
Why does that matter? What does that have to do with it?
If those ever get damaged, he loses that aspect.
But why does that? No, that's if Midoriya's gauntlets or boots bust, then he's gonna probably break an arm again. Like
he's still top tier. Like
it doesn't make a difference. It's still the same thing. It's still the same argument.
No, because if he loses his gear, all he has is a mediocre defense quirk.
Midoriya is like,
give him is
this is 1B. This is 1B.
And?
Midoriya's like, oh no, I lost an application of one of my quirks. What will I do?
Monoma can't do anything without a team either. That's
I feel like I recognize this guy law. No, a lot of people probably don't. This is a bomb. I don't hate him, but I mean, I gotta report the news as it is, bro. Like, he is a bum. He does not belong. He is 2 spots away from the top 10. Get out of here.
His body. Using a quirk named Scales, he uses these ultra durable scales as
ultra durable. They say ultra durable.
I don't know about that.
In the same way that like glass is ultra durable in a certain context.
Charge flying scales at a target using his scale gauntlets. The second he calls reverse scales involves him protruding his
reverse scales
outward to use.
Is this his reverse curse technique?
Like Batman would in combat. For this third
please no.
Within 1 scale
pace, he's gonna put a simple domain out.
Creates a full body armor from head to toe. While not making him invincible, the scale armor can withstand quite the punch.
Can it?
Kuro Iro, or Vantablack, has shown quite
Kuro
no. I put him at 14.
I put him.
He can't really do, like, yeah, he's good for like stealth and like scouting. He has no offensive capabilities. He has no defensive capabilities. He has no save or communication abilities.
Niche to get it.
His whole thing is stealth. That is literally.
Well, the thing is, if he got like Aizawa level, like hand-to-hand combat, he'd be he'd be an annoying ass person to deal with.
Yeah, or if he got like something like the straps, like for Shinzo, like how Shinzo started using the strap. Like if he got something like that to build off of and to give himself. But no, he's just like, a guy.
It's like what Aizawa says in season 1, all right? You can't be a pro if you only got 1 trick. Right now, Kuro Iro only has 1 trick, all right?
Do you think there will be a new opening for Core?
Oh, that's right, guys. Next episode, we have a new opening.
Huh?
A new opening next episode because we're technically halfway through the season.
Oh. He is kind of just Black Lemillion.
Brendan.
That's what I mean. I was about to say, like at night, he's just Lemillion.
Yeah.
If he had that kind of combat ability, though.
Brendan, we did actually know that already. That
Lemillion's a lot stronger though.
Ryu, the last guy is from China. We knew that. We didn't bring it up though. But yeah, he could be really nutty if we give him a strong support item, or we boost. We
train him in some way.
Bro, him and
Tokoyami.
Oh, I was gonna say him and Tokoyami. I was gonna say him and our. Why am I blanking on his name? Or Aizawa Mini now? Why am I Shinzo? Dude, they'd be like ninjas together. They both have like the Aizawa garb at night. Like they're the night patrol.
Yeah.
Like you kidding?
That'd be cool.
1 rainbow themed quirk user in Kuro Iro is done. Like he gets roll stopped by Hagakure.
Yeah.
But, like, so does half this.
No, he does have potential. He's just gotta do the right things. He's just gotta do the right things.
All right, keep playing it.
The definition of mid.
I've been taking too long on Kuro Iro.
The darkness type hero, Fumikage, when he took over Dark Shadow, controlling the demonic creature and turning it against its owner. His quirk
so that was a very
about the highlight of his ability.
He was able to control
a niche thing that worked out.
Since he took over Dark Shadow by simply jumping into him, which caused a sort of temporal merging of the two, this means that Vantablack could easily take over other unworldly beings, or whatever is dark, actually. With
the other, what do you mean?
We don't know about that.
He can take care of other unworldly beings.
I don't know about that.
What? He's just gonna be jumping into a Nomu, like.
Him to move fast across vast dark.
Kuro Iro when someone has a flashlight.
Insect like Toguro Kamakiri, also known as is quite the agile and strong.
I also put Kamakiri at 10. I put Kamakiri at 10. He's like my Kirishima. I like Kamakiri. With his speed, with the amount of like how damaging
we keep playing his
blades.
Keep playing it play.
Class 1B, or at least in terms of anger issues.
The Bakugo of 1B.
Yeah, I don't know about that, dog. I don't think you've got the capacity for that, big mom.
That can come out of any parts of his body. We've seen him destroy Suburaba's air walls with ease, cut through pipes made of steel and iron.
Like, he's not bad in the offensive side. He's just got nothing else.
Targeted directly at him. Being already as a student.
Oh, he said
Bakugo raised his sharpness, all set to become one amazing hero. Of course, he needs to take the anger down a notch, that is. The ghostly Reiko Yanagi has quite
No!
I mean, she should be higher than Jack, that's for sure.
I put Yanagi at 16. Like her and Yui, I put it like not like they're right next to each other. I'm sorry, no. She is not number 9.
If we bump her up, she could be pretty strong.
Yeah, if she gets like Magneto level telekinesis powers, maybe.
She can control objects and make them float as if a ghost was the culprit. Since she is still
I mean that's pretty crazy. Just what we saw right there.
So she is still training to become a pro hero.
God damn it, come on.
Emily
yes, Emily.
She
I mean, just that's a good amount of stuff of pretty exceptional weight. That screw right there would be really heavy.
Bro, that's a bolt you're picking up in Lethal Company.
Like that right there, that is hundreds of pounds.
I mean that got Kodai'd.
That did, but I have to assume the conservation of mass still applies. Like that thing.
This universe knows nothing of that ret. Twice exists.
Like I don't think that weighs the same as a lug nut this big. Like
what's anime? I'm not even gonna try and do the conservation of mass with this shit.
Since she is still training to become a pro hero, her quirk has its limits.
Come on, Professor. This is your job. This is what we pay you
for. Not gonna pull an Ant-Man like, oh yeah, still the same density. Oh, so when you tell me when you jump on that guy's gun and run across it, you should have just dropped it immediately.
I said that wrong. It should ignore the conservation of mass. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because you're right. The Ant-Man rules make no sense. Why is
they do Ant-Man, not make any sense?
Why does Big Ant-Man not float away? But like, yeah, those things should weigh exceptionally large.
For example. So far,
way exceptionally large.
Yes.
I agree.
I was trying to just get past that, and you brought it back up.
While she might need to improve her fighting skills, there is no doubt that if trained properly,
her limit is roughly the weight of a normal person. No, it ain't. I'm just gonna say that. No, it's not. Like she can definitely. I mean, we saw Monomo ride on her little teeny little things. Like he copied her quirk and then like levitated himself up by putting those two things below his feet.
She could one day live.
Are they talking about the item itself?
Joe's anime professor career is Jover.
Dude, Sen at 8. No!
Okay, I also put Sen at 8. I also put Sen at 8. Yes.
Are you CBR?
Diamond hands.
What did you do with the real game?
Diamond bits and martial arts.
Bro,
pretty good.
Is Ojiro at 8 for you too? Like
Ojiro. No, Ojiro's not at 8.
All right, then get this bum out in top 10. Like I got
of the 1B
quirks.
Of the 1B quirks, it is a better quirk.
Not better than manga.
Let it play.
In the Ultra Analysis book in terms of strength, but
hey, I streamed that. If you want to go check that out, should be in a stream
playlist. Jojiro speaks volumes. Spiral mixes the power.
Did I just hear that? Did I just goddamn?
They said Jojiro.
Did you just disrespect my boy on my stream?
The fact that he could overpower Class 1A's martial arts expert, Jojiro speaks.
Joji.
Gabe.
Oh,
Joe, rest them.
I swear to God. The fucking.
It ain't that hard, guys. It ain't that
hard.
This is ridiculous.
You just gotta read his name. All you gotta do
is me. You got me. You got me.
Ridiculous.
Spiral mixes the power of his quirk named Gyrate with his excellent hand-to-hand combat skill in an almost lethal way. His quirk.
Like, here's a question: do you put him above Jack Mantis?
I put him above Jack Mantis. Because it's diamonds. His fingers and feet are coated in fucking diamonds.
His fingers and feet are not technically coated in diamonds. His support items are.
Will you shut the
And like
seriously?
That's like regular drills. We have like.
And also, I'm saying, man, if he's why? I know it's anime, but like the fact that our boy Ojiro is blocking with his tail made of flesh, and he's not drilling through it.
I mean, it just goes to show that Ojiro outscales. And even then, Gabe wouldn't put him in this position. So,
Quirk allows him to mimic the high-speed circular movement a drill would make with any parts of his body.
That's how a drill works! My love for Gurren Lagann is not helping you here, dog.
Against such a powerful student like Spiral, evading his attack and fighting at a distance is the best approach, unless you want to end up full of holes. Nato Monoma's quirk is being the...
Bro, at 7? Now, of course, this is without season. Well, he didn't really do anything in season 6, but this is without currently the Monoma sweep and his help of the manual sweep. But
that's a good frame to pause on.
But this is still Monoma we're talking about here. You put him in a group of
That's
people,
ridiculous.
And he becomes one of the most useful people you have here. He was detrimental to the 1A team on this because they had no idea. They couldn't even talk to him because of Shinzo.
Most annoying character in the series. Just kidding.
I put him at number 3, by the way. Monoma is number 3 for me.
I think that's fair.
I put Monoma at number 3.
Depending on who they're up against.
So that's why we're putting him at number 7.
Duplicate and use someone else's quirk, as we have seen when he copied Bakugo's explosion during the sports festival.
And Kirishima's hardening during the sports festival.
Other students, this is something he could easily
and Super Raba's solid air during the sports festival.
Perfect control over his knows how to use it. For now, he can hold 4 quirks at a time, making him a powerhouse for about 10 minutes. The only problem with
10 minutes, bro.
That's a long. People don't understand how long 10 minutes.
That's a long ass time.
Go and sit down for 10 minutes and do nothing, and get back to me and tell me how that goes. And you're gonna go, damn, that was long. That's like a long ass time for 10 minutes to go by.
That he can't copy them acts as a defense mechanism since his body.
Any list with Monoma outside the top 3 is wrong. That is correct.
I agree.
Monoma is the definition of situational.
All right, now, but here's where we get to like an actual like Setsuna at number 6. I think Setsuna top 5.
Setsuna is number 4 for me.
Think of this: they put Tetsu and they put Kendo above Setsuna. Setsuna may actually be immortal. Like,
yeah,
she can fly. She can do incredible reconnaissance.
She can regenerate.
She can
her body
brain in parts. Like,
yo, no, I put Setsuna at number 4.
Imagine how it would be if Shigaraki had that quirk where he could just have like little fingers go off to different areas and then just decay wave.
Just no, yeah, no. I put her at number 4. I put her at number 4.
Basher, that's too far. That's too far.
That's too far. Too far.
A very interesting quirk called
Setsuna's top 5, yes.
Her quirk allows her to
Can she even bleed? Probably.
And scatter them around as she wishes.
50 pieces. That's crazy.
Actually very useful. She can levitate.
Yeah, it is actually very useful.
Gives her a fair advantage against non-flying characters. On top of that, she has
the only area that she lacks in, I think, is attack. Like, that's the only area she lacks.
Yeah.
Abilities allowing her to.
But even then, if you like,
easy. That's crazy.
If you want to go Setsuna Martyr, she can put like C4 on any one of her little pieces and fly it at somebody.
That's true. That is so true. They're little homing missiles with grenades. It's like, I gotta get out of here.
And sure, she has a stamina limit, but in the grand scheme of things, she loses nothing.
Yeah.
Have been destroyed or simply trapped somewhere. While she eventually lost to the OP Team Bakugo, her plan to disorient Jiro with sounds coming from all over.
You hear that, boys? OP Team Bakugo has Sato on it.
Every team needs a cheerleader.
Yeah.
What did Sato do again? He broke Bakugo out.
He put
and then
Plamo in an armbar.
And that was it.
I do think
she deserves
Everyone needs someone like it.
Lizard-themed duo. Itsuka Kendo, who adopted the hero name Battle Fist, is 1B's class representative.
Listen.
Kendo is numbers. Okay,
she's
so
top
I did
10
not.
Material. She's not top.
No, okay, I did not put
Tetsu
this high. I didn't put Tetsu in the top 5. He's in the top 10 for me. He's not in the top 5. I put Kendo at number 6. I put Kendo at number 6 for me.
Maybe that might be fair.
Just because I felt like, we already saw Gerada on here. Gerada, I put at number 5. Just because I felt like he was just kind of a better Kendo and could do more.
Yeah, Kendo is strong. She's got a good head on her shoulders. She's got a mind for
I mean, she was, what, denting tungsten with her
Tungsten
fist?
steel, yeah.
Steel?
Hell up.
I'm adding that shit to the periodic table.
No, see, that's what we need. We need fan art of Joseph in like a lab coat calculating like rock weight, and then we need.
And then Gabe's just in the back of the periodic table with tungsten steel.
No, he's just like hammering away at tungsten steel.
He's got a plate of steel and it's a chunk of tungsten. He's trying to hammer
trying to put them together. I will do it. I will figure it out. I swear it's real.
Hey, I'm just saying. If you put tungsten and steel together, guys, are we calling it few or are we calling it wife?
Few
on the periodic table.
Yeah.
Few. I think few. F-U.
Tetsu.
F-E-W.
F-E-W?
Yeah, Iron's F-E.
I fear for the 1A list. Prepare to have Sero over Ida.
One of the top students from class 1B. Her quirk, named Big Fist, gives her the ability.
She's a martial artist, so she can scrap. Like, I think Kendo is top 10 material.
Dude, looking like season 4 Rappa right there.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure Rappa would love to fight her.
And, you know, if I was a marketing agent, like for Pro Hero work, she's cute. That helps.
Bro, that Kendo Monoma fight was so fucking good. I remember how hyped we got at the very end. Yeah, sorry. Okay,
Bro,
this is very different.
They can't even take him. They have to put Kirishima on the screen, huh? We have to put Kirishima on the screen. My boy cannot stand by his own for a second.
Okay, I put Tetsu at 7. I didn't put him in top 5.
Oh, okay. He can sit in an oven and take the heat.
That's crazy.
And he has pretty good durability, but
no, he's got really good durability. I'm sure he can hit hard because he's made of metal. But he's a tank, but only at melee. He can't like hit any.
Bro.
He's not top 5 material.
I got dinner.
Oh no!
What you got? What you got, dog?
It's not corn.
Yeah. What do you call that with the cheese and the tomatoes? Like pizza? Like, no. Oh goddamn!
Was it mozzarella with balsamic on a tomato?
Yeah.
Yo, Joe's Italian side just kicked him. Is that balsamic glaze?
This is gonna be impossible to do.
Was it cut in half?
You put salt on that?
All right, maybe I'll just turn my camera off for a second. Just go to Pound Town on this thing. All right.
I've been leaning outside of my camera view every time. You see me going like
no
this
shame.
Because I'm snarfing down food.
Oh my god. God, that's Pete. Oh. God, that's good. Jesus, that's Pete.
Bro, goulash is crazy.
Jesus, that's Pete.
Jesus, that's pink.
Okay.
Tetsu when he gets stiff arm.
Where is he? The number
4. 4. It's not.
Maybe.
Okay, we said it. Like he's made of metal. That's really great. That's got its quirks. That's got its quirks. He's good against the elements. He can probably hit hard because he's made of metal. So I can't imagine it feel very good.
He's coated in metal.
Yeah, that's still not gonna feel very good. If someone punches you with a metal gauntlet, that's still probably not.
You were just saying he's made of metal.
Yeah, if Lancelot showed up and just punched you really hard in full plate.
Yeah, it's not gonna feel that good. And he can take a hit because he's made of metal. I put him in top 10. I wouldn't put him in top 5. Like I had him at 7. Wow. I wouldn't put him that.
Top 5 means you got versatility and the assets.
Yeah, I think he got versatility. The fact that he can be used offensively and defensively.
Yeah, top 5
and in
means
certain
that
situations,
you can be useful. Either one aspect of yours is undeniably useful, like Monoma, or you're just the whole package.
Being squashed by a villain bot, bullet shot at him had no effect. He has crashed right through Todoroki's ice walls, got frozen, and in recent episodes survived the heat of Todoroki's flames. Although it unlocked something in the fire and ice wielder that might have made his steel skin crack or even melt at some point. Ranking at number 8 in the UA entrance exam and having the 4th most villain points so
number
far.
8?
Damn!
Become a great pro hero.
Is that a chug of what? What the hell?
I'm thirsty.
Bro's pulling out the science experiment from class. Hey guys, we're gonna make a jet engine in class today.
You get what?
I was off for promotion of your channel. Viewers follow. Oh my gosh, guys!
What?
Jade Draker is
Shut up, Jade Drake. Get out of here.
To do stuff. Man, that's crazy.
Nuke that bot.
Wait, what?
It's just a bot of like, hey, do you want?
I don't know if Pork Ribs is on right now.
Do you want viewers and chatbots?
I don't think I can nuke it from my current position.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just keep quiet.
Jurota Shishida is one of the great students
in
this
class.
Okay,
be gone.
This is
Big Three, which comprised of
okay.
Juzo and Ibarra.
So Juzo is my number 1. Ibarra was my number 2. Jurota was my number 5.
I can't complain too hard with that. I think that's
like Jurota, in my opinion, is one of those guys that he can kind of whatever. Geronimo, he's big size. He can move fast. He can hit hard. He can take a hit. He's got insane tracking abilities, so he can be super useful for rescues and for combat. He can get people out of there. Like, in my opinion, he's kind of got everything.
I would have put him top 5, yeah.
Yeah, and then Ibarra and Juzo, like, I mean, what needs to be said on those two?
Come to think of it, he's a monkey-eyed colored version of the X-Men's Beast. His quirk basically
that's what we that's how we compared him.
Yep. Strength, speed, durability, reflexes, instinct, and so much more.
Oh yeah, he went tiny with the dodge.
Barely tickled him during their match, and if someone is
he went up against
just punch them skyward.
Kirishima grabbed him and just BFR'd him.
4 during the UA entrance exam and having
a
good track
okay.
Which
again, Ibarra, just another
they at least at the very end.
The hero
but like that's
very end.
Like, cause are we really gonna give him props for getting the 1A list right at the very end?
No.
Like
yeah, that's what I say. They scraped the bottom of the barrel.
That's low-hanging fruit, man. That's low-hanging fruit.
Or defend herself from incoming attacks, like when she defeated Denke, who didn't stand a chance.
What's your number 3, Gabe? My number 3 was Monoma.
Did they just say Denke?
My number 3 was Monoma. I put Monoma number 3.
Trap anyone who ventures in them. While we rarely see her punch anyone,
she does also deserve more screen time. That is true.
Well, we rarely see her punch anybody. Literally has like the 100 arms of the Hecatoncheires like running.
Yeah.
To bring down her opponents. An all-around character, it would be interesting to see her face one of the fastest students at UA, Ingenium. Today's number 1 hero, or at least Class 1B's number 1, is Juzo Hokage, who also goes by the name Mudman.
He has the best. He just has the best costume. He just truly has the best outfit.
So I want to hear what everybody's opinion is on that.
Denke, I swear this guy is an AI. The more
Thoughts on this list? They at least
like rank. Like, are we even getting like a grade or rating out of 10?
They got 90% of the names right.
I'd say I'd give him like ranking out of 10. I'd give him like a 5 or I'd give him like a 5. Like, it was a very mid list.
As one of the students who got accepted,
they got everything that was absolutely necessity to be right, and then they got everything else wrong.
Beyond their top 5, everything else was kind of iffy.
Just look how cool he looks, man.
A lot of flip flopping of the high teens and the low teens for sure.
But that was a 1B.
Like 10 through 20 was just
in the world
complete.
Wow, hold on. They took 15 minutes for 20 students there, and they do this in 10. All right, okay, CBR. Seriously, going speed round now, so you better know what you're talking about.
All right, and so
1A time.
We begin now.
Do you want me to say who my 20 is?
This one's 2 years old, so there shouldn't be any spoilers in it.
Yeah. Do we want to say?
No way there's spoilers in this.
Do you want me to say who my 20 is?
In Rin's defense, he lost to Sue the same way Kirishima lost to Gavudan. We only see them exchange 1 attack each. He's fine after a kick, then later on she's wrapped him up and throws him, rendering his durability useless. We really don't know how well his scales defend him since he's never had a chance to show durability feats. That's fine, PJ. Still a bum.
Fun fact: CBR was going to be
opinion ignored.
Okay, but who is?
Do you guys want me to just say who my 20 and my 1 are, or do you guys think you already know?
I'm sure we're all going to be saying the same thing here, right?
Yeah.
No, it's number 20 is Sato, number 1 is Midoriya.
It's my boy.
Now this is from 2 years ago, so this might be like season.
Bakugo might, Todoroki might be above Bakugo, maybe.
Or are they gonna do Oyama? Or are they gonna do?
It's probably gonna be Koda or Hagakure.
We know who's gonna be last. We
You're right.
know who's
Bro,
gonna be
if they
last.
put Koda last, I'm gonna be so.
No, they're
pissed.
gonna put Mineta last.
Oh
He
yeah,
has
CBR.
absolutely no right being last. My boy is near the top 10. All right. Mineta Goat Netta. He is
Out of the go.
Good old Mineta.
Can't wait to see them put Tokoyami 20th because he's weak in the light. I'm betting they have Deku at number 3.
I'm also weak 20,000 leagues under the sea.
My Hero Academia, quirks are a common everyday part of life, but not all quirks are made equal. Some are.
Wait. What do you mean by that? Wait a second. CBR, what the hell are you talking about?
that is literally the first line of the series.
Oh yeah,
I know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a based opinion, baby. Oh yeah.
If you're looking to be a hero, however, chances are you already have a pretty strong quirk. Some members of Class 1A have quirks that would work best in a supportive or rescue-oriented environment.
I agree.
While others give them sheer brute force. Today, the power of their quirk is what matters, and which one you would most want when going up against the supervillain. So sit back and enjoy while we...
All right, from that criteria, one that you would most want going up against a supervillain, Mineta's balls are higher than what they are going to put him. I don't even. He could be at number 1, and I'm still saying he should be higher.
Class 1A's quirks and determine which ones are weak tea and which ones.
If Sato isn't first, I'm eating sugar.
Ultra.
Oh shut up.
Oh, Mina.
Shut up. Yeah.
CBR, you're old, reliable, never change.
Someone take this guy's mic away. Someone take his mic away. Someone get rid of his mic. This is. Oh man, I just don't get it. No one gets it. How do people just don't get it? Just can't.
I'm rarely at a loss for words. I don't get it,
dude.
Oh yeah, Mineta. Where would you put Mineta?
Where did I put Mineta? I put Mineta at 12.
I was gonna say 11 or 12.
I was probably like right in the middle-ish area.
I put Mineta at 12. Y'all don't understand. We have seen 2 people capable of freeing themselves from the bonds of Mineta's balls.
The weaker one can blow up a mountain.
Yeah, Gigantomachia and Midoriya. Do y'all know who those people are? Y'all really think about who? Have we seen anyone else do that? No.
That's like being like, man, this guy's mid. Freaking, he got scored on by Michael Jordan and Larry Bird. Like,
you should have played defense, man.
It sucks.
I also want to preface, if you look up the description of his quirk, it says once it is stuck, it is impossible to make it unstuck.
Clearly that's not true because we've seen that happen, but like...
Again!
How did you even get into the Harvard of Hero schools?
What do you mean?
Isn't he like really high ranked on scoring?
Yeah, he's like in the top 10 for their testing, and he's got a good quirk.
He's like top 5, and he's actually smart. All right, fine, we can dog on his costume all we want.
Does your hero outfit look like you're wearing a diaper? So many questions. Mineta's quirk is pop off, which gives him large.
Yeah, because he pops off.
Top of his head, which can stick to any surface except for himself. He primarily uses this to set traps and incapacitate his opponents. It's just,
which is very useful.
Not great.
It's really
what?
Good. It's really good.
What was that? He has the ability to subdue, trap, and capture villains It's not
That's
that
mid
great.
as hell.
What the fuck? What are you smoking, bro?
Minetophobe, right. To be sure.
Oh, I'm gonna lose
derangement
it.
syndrome.
They put 1 billion ants at 19.
Imagine if Gigantomachia still has Mineta's balls on his chin. Yeah, he couldn't take them off. He's still trying. He can't.
Rocky's like,
You know, like,
okay.
You know, like those little Velcro
still got
things
stuff on your chin.
You find in the woods that if you get them on your shoes, they're just like impossible.
Oh, the burrs or whatever that are so annoying.
Yeah. Okay. Who do we want to think is number 19?
It's Coda.
20 quadrillion ants! 20 million billion ants!
Bro, come on!
How is Sato not number 20 or 19?
Where is Sato?
That's insanity.
He better be like 18 then.
I want to point out that in the last episode we saw Coda, he was using birds to fly people away.
Or at least keep them in place, which is
wild. I don't know how the hell he does that.
The physical capability. He's making those birds go plus ultra. Like, forgetting the ability of your own physical capabilities.
Like, I'm not gonna have Joe do the math here, but like, how many insects are below your feet at any given time? Like, oh, it's harder to do in the city. The city makes them weaker. And it's like, do you know what rats are? Do you know how many rats there are in any city?
Do you guys want to know where I put? You guys want? You guys want to know where I put? I put Coda at number 15.
I had him probably also more like towards middle, maybe like 11, 11 or something. Just because these animals talking and controlling animals.
That's why I put him.
Me?
I personally think 15's a good spot.
Known as Anyvoice, which allows him to talk to animals and give them commands. This does not include humans, of course, but it does include insects and other creepy crawlies. Coda's quirk is certainly useful, but it's
absolutely terrifying.
By a myriad of factors.
Look at that! Look at that! Can you? You'd faint instantly.
Bro, I like how this guy's like, oh, you can talk to animals. That means like rhinos. Lions and rhinoceroses.
It's literally everything.
Rhinoceroses.
You ever see those like posts where it's like, what would you rather fight? 10 geese, 3 lions, or 10,000 rats? And it's like people are like, it's like I'll take the geese or I ain't taking the lions. Or it's like, which one would you rather have? Like to help you in a fight,
where
it's like
10,000
rats.
Yeah, pick 3.
Rats would obliterate any.
You have like it's one of those things where it's like you have 10 options of animals, and it's like pick 3 to defend you, and the rest have to fight you. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna take the 10,000 ants. And I'm gonna take the 1,000 pigeons.
Ants.
I'm gonna take the 1,000,000 ants. I'm gonna take the 10,000 pigeons. And I'm gonna take the 5,000 rats.
And I'm gonna
full numbers game.
When it's like 10,000, what are you doing? I'm gonna pick 3, and it's like 3 bears, whatever. I'm just gonna take the rats. All I need is the rats. Like,
what is a bear gonna do against 10,000 rats? Do you know how much space 10,000 rats would take up? I don't think you can comprehend 10,000 rats.
I'm on it.
Oh, Professor Joe!
Professor Joe, like, I want you to truly try to comprehend 10,000 rats. I don't think you can I don't think you can comprehend that. That's so many rats. It's so many.
Serious threat. Hagakure Toru, also known by her very original.
Okay, so Hagakure, yeah, she would be near the top. The thing is, I think Hagakure is really useful.
I put her at 19.
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt here and say that this may be before they had the thing where she could make things invisible,
blind
or
people, and make other
Just go see the Suicide Squad. I actually here, the custodians, us hater of movies. I actually really love The Suicide Squad. I think it's
Suicide Squad is great. Suicide Squad sucks. The Suicide Squad was hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's a great 5 out of 10 movie, and I'm like, Rhett, 5 out of 10, great. I think the plot is kind of flooby, and there's some character stuff that isn't great, and I don't like Harley Quinn. But
1
a
billion,
lot of the character stuff in it is really good, and so I think it bounces out to like a good 5 out of 10.
This is another great point. I'd love to see any of you try and fight 10 rats. 10 rats. The moment you see 10 rats, you're screwed. Yeah, here's a billion lions versus one of every Pokemon.
One of every Pokemon. Arceus uses judgment and kills them all.
No, it's like a thing of like a billion lions.
Yeah, no, a billion lions get worked.
I mean, I think it's a little unfair because they're going against Pokemon, but it's in the same vein.
Like Kyogre just uses surf and drowns them.
Yeah. Earthquake. Dragon Ascent.
It's funny because this is an actual like Reddit thread back in 2018 of how much space would 10,000 rats take up.
Yeah, I love the internet. Yes.
There's a lot of assumptions with it, but they're saying the average weight of adult rat is saying like 450 grams, and they're going off the assumption that they have a similar density to humans, which I don't think is correct, but they're just going with that assumption. So they get to the volume of a rat, it's like 439 milliliters, and if you had 10,000 of them, that's essentially 4.4 million milliliters, which is about 4.3 meters cubed. So, or 4.4 meters cubed. So you could have a 4.4 by 4.4 cube
of rat. That's a lot of rats, people. Come on.
Okay, but Hagakure.
I had Hagakure at 18. Or sorry, 19.
This quirk seems more like a curse than anything
else,
as she is always cannot make herself visible. The only trace of her is the clothing she wears. And
that's actually false. She can make herself visible.
I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. This came out 2 years ago. Maybe this was before.
It sounds like a joke, but if a single scroll,
the fact that they're not showing any even manga panels, and they're showing stuff back from season 2 at like.
Well, here's the thing: they haven't even shown anything from season 5.
I know exactly.
But otherwise, she's just the invisible girl.
I mean, she can refract light. That's pretty fucking good.
Jiro has
what? At 17? Bro, get out of here!
Nah.
She has one of. Okay, this is a good question. I think we should answer. Who do you think has the better?
No.
Who do you think has the better information grabbing quirk? Gabe, nobody can see.
Oh, this is war. This is war. What was that, CBR?
You put that sword down. It's a display piece.
Oh my god.
Like, who do you guys do you think has the better reconnaissance quirk, information gathering, Shoji or Jiro?
It's Jiro. It's Jiro. I have Jiro ranked. Where do I have Jiro? I have Jiro ranked 11. I have Jiro ranked 11.
That's a fair assessment.
Mm-hmm.
She has
she sounds like she should be higher. The only problem is that 1A is stacked.
So stacked.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Wow. That's crazy.
This girl, you're ranked 17. I also deflected it all for one blast.
Yeah.
Gabe, what's your breathing style? Pain.
Pain breathing?
Pain breathing.
Pain unto CBR.
Pain unto CBR. She saved the number 2 hero.
Headphone jacks attached. These headphone jacks give her a very strong support.
Yeah, look at that. Stopping a boulder.
That's 17. That's 17 material right there. I can blow up a
something
boulder
that is something that is being in the middle of swung.
Yep.
And blast it apart.
Sense minute vibrations and sound.
I'm sorry. She is so much higher than Kaminari. Like, Kaminari is the ultimate.
Spend the next 1,000 years as a battery.
That reminds me of the robot head thing, or it's like, this is what you are, this is what you do.
Her destructive capabilities leave a lot to be desired.
What are you talking? You literally showed a clip of her blowing up a boulder. Like, you're literally showing like.
How do they manage to contradict themselves? Like, as they're saying it, like, how are you so bad at arguing your point?
CBR, coordinate with your script writers and your editors.
Equipment allows her to amplify sounds and create sonic.
Kaminari got
Jiro could pump her sound waves into a person.
Like blasts, but that's about it.
That's about it! That's about it! She can hear things over miles! Miles! She can hear things! She could put her ear into a wall and go, yep, the building's silent. It's clear. Nobody's in any of the floors.
We still haven't even got Sato yet.
We still haven't even got Sato!
wait, guys, what's the over-under? Are we saying Sato? Are we Sato top 15? Top 15, Sato?
Oh, please.
Oh, are you saying over as in he's in the top 15 or under as in he's not in the top 15?
Under being like he's lower than
oh yeah, I
15,
guess.
so he's like
for all of our.
Do you think he's in the next two? He'd have to be in the next two spots, or do you think he's clearing?
I think he's in the
15?
next two spots. I think he's in the next two spots. He has to be, bro. CBR can't be that dumb.
No,
that's you right now. That's you huffing copium on my lads.
Dave, they've still got Ojiro and Aoyama to go through.
Oh shit!
You're sleeping on my goat.
So yeah, for those of you watching on Twitch right now,
there's no way.
Gabe, watch out.
Oh, you're
okay. Yeah. There's no way.
For those of you watching on Twitch right now, we should have a bunch of new emotes. I uploaded. So
how much sugar does Sato need to get all my level strength?
Diabetes type
enough
2.
to kill him.
You need to develop a new form of diabetes.
Okay, we got Ojiro. Yep, look at that. We got some new emojis.
Oh boy, went toe to toe with Chimera, man.
You know who didn't go toe to toe with me? Like, this is the easiest comparison. This is the easiest comparison you can make in 1A. Ojiro lasted 20 minutes against Chimera. Sato lasted 20 seconds. Like,
that's why he's a GOAT.
Ojiro is pretty low on this
I put Ojiro at 14.
Did he at least say it correct this time? Did he say
I put Ojiro at 14.
Oh yeah, hold on, Gabe.
Ojiro is.
Wait, how did you say it?
Mashiro Ojiro is.
Okay, he said, all right.
We're good.
He's 50% on the name. All right.
Sato be like, nah, I'd win.
It's a pretty straightforward mutation, being a strong prehensile tail.
How many people do we have even in the stream right now?
58.
Oh wow. A lot of people enjoying this stupidity. This is great.
Combat, the tail does offer him more mobility in terms of jumping and propelling himself. I'm sorry, does anybody else think that he looks like Luke Skywalker from Tatooine, or is it just me?
Bro, shut the fuck up! What are you talking about?
I mean, that is a common idea, is that he was made to look
Bro,
like
I don't
Luke.
care! I don't care! Why are you speaking words? Stop! I don't care!
Alright, here we go. Who's next?
Sato clears.
Please.
Sato clears. Got 15.
Please,
Sato
Sato
looking at Jiro, who can fight off all for one, an attack from all for one. I made a candied apple.
Please.
CBR, please. This
Wait,
might
bro,
be
you can see it. You can see the spoiler. Oh, Yama. No way.
Another very strange and oddly
Sato clears.
He can fire lasers.
My boy made it.
Only out of his belly button. His naval laser has been shown to blast apart thick slabs of concrete, as well as the robots in the UA entrance exam.
Okay, what do we feel about Aoyama being 15?
I put Aoyama at 18. I put Aoyama at 18.
I think that's a fair place for Aoyama.
Bro, he literally got screwed over by All for One.
All he can do is shoot lasers. Yes, he can shoot. Okay, so he shoots lasers. He can't shoot them very often because he'll get an upset stomach.
He can't propel himself with them.
He can like maneuver them. But that's kind of it. Like, he's just kind of, that's kind of it.
Pretty good destructive power for mid-ranger.
Wait, hold on. What is that? Wait, why am I not seeing that on this side?
What?
I read an article. Pork Ribs is here. I read an article on Time, probably CBR, where they said Deku would lose to Sato because he has more experience having super strength.
Bro, they have to be trolling. CBR has to be trolling.
That's just bait.
No, that's trolls. It's all trolling at this point.
They
can usually pass it off.
His laser didn't even break through All For One's shirt sleeve.
That's fair. Well, I mean, but All For One would drip. I mean, his aura protects his shirt. So.
Sato isn't on the screen and doing anything because the series would be over in 10 chapters.
So now this is just a bet. Imagine we decided to do shots.
No way! No way! Are you shitting me?
Uraraka has one of the most...
Sato clears, gentlemen. Sato clears.
There's no way!
Sato clears.
No way!
Sato clears.
I don't.
Sato clears. Sato clears. I need to go lie down.
She's literally one of the best hand-to-hand combatants in the verse. True, because of like a week of martial arts training, but like, I don't know, the ends justify the means of this one, I guess. Oh my god! I was just about to say that they put Oyama over Chiro. And then put Uraraka below Sato! Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
We should have made this a drinking game.
Oh
Dude, we would have been plastered by now.
Imagine if we thought we're like, all right, Sato's not gonna. Yeah. Imagine if we thought that like Sato's can't possibly go that far. So it's like it's a shot every time Sato's further down the rank.
Like no,
we're just 7 shots in. Like stop, please.
Where is he? Where is he?
Sato's like, I didn't hear no bell, bitch.
They keep adding like previous 1A students that aren't even in the show on the list.
Oh my god.
The one chick from Aizawa's class that got expelled.
What is chat even saying right now?
No,
they are dumbfounded at this.
Who made this list? What year did the video come out? I knew my boy was overpowered. Ochako is less than Sato. You heard it first. Get my girl's name out your mouth. Her quirk literally hard counters people like Sato. Sato sweep. Sato, I always believed in. How the heck is Sato gonna maneuver without gravity? I'm literally losing. This is not.
Just wait.
Sato's gonna be in top 5.
Boy,
this is impossible.
Rhett, we delete the channel if he gets to top 10.
Just wait. Just so you guys know, I put Uraraka in number 8. I put Uraraka at number 8.
That's fine. Yeah, there's so many powerhouses. I'm like, you already have our big 3. You've got Ida.
The girls are really strong.
You got Momo.
Yeah.
Look at that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Listen to this again. Listen to this again.
As long as she can bear the strain, her quirk does require a lot of clever tactics to have a great effect in combat.
Oh man!
As she swings the pillar,
this 20-ton pillar like it's nothing.
If only I
this
could.
Requires a lot of planning to use.
If only I could just tap in to my primal unga bunga instincts and pick up this thing and hit stuff. Then I would be. If only I had the strategic mind to access that part of my brain. I can't.
Like, I can't. How do you write this and have this as the visual at the same time? It requires.
I told you, dude.
Now, to be fair, this did require Midoriya to punch the air really hard, but like, look at what she's doing right now.
This is. Wow. Okay.
But we've seen her take her quirk much further than anyone would expect. Like in her tournament.
Can we cut to the clip of her helping make sure that plane doesn't crash?
Sero above Uraraka.
In
the world that we live in.
I put
clears.
Sero, you can't keep getting away with it. I want to point out that
Rhett, I will give you every $1 in my bank account if Sato makes the top 10.
You have no money in your bank account.
I will put. That's false. I will give you all of my fucking money. I put Sero at number 13. I think I think Sato's very useful. He's basically Spider-Man, but without the super strength.
I think that's fair. So...
And especially what we're seeing from the trailer, he's holding up buildings and shit now.
I was gonna say, in the new trailer, his tape appears to be supporting the weight of a collapsing building, which means it's significantly more weight than anything Sato's ever done in his life.
Sato clears.
Bro, I can't get my mind off Sato.
I'm still flabbergasted they put Jiro
Wait,
at
what
17.
number are we at? I've lost track. Bro, wait, what number are we on? I've lost track.
This is
we're
13.
going to be on.
No!
We have 12 next.
Oh my god.
Bro,
I'm still flabbergasted they put Jiro at 17.
Dude, if Sato is in top 10, I'll convert to Christianity.
Bro, Kaminari's still.
Bro, I will.
Either.
Joe, I will convert if Sato is in top 10. I will convert.
I'll hold you to that.
I will convert. I will convert.
Except instead of slinging webs from his forearm, he shoots tape from his elbows. Much like Spider-Man, he uses his tape primarily to swing around and ensnare his opponents. He's been shown to use the tape in a defensive manner as well, creating a sort of spider web of
Sato appearance
safety around an area he wishes to defend.
It's Sato's hands appearance.
Are you shitting me? God damn it! This can't be happening!
Sato top 5. The road to top 5. The road to top 5. No spoilers there, bitch. No looking.
I wasn't looking, I was just...
Mezo Shoji has probably the grossest quirk in Class 1A, but...
Look at you.
You're gross! Fuck you!
Yeah, you're a tism.
Bro's being incredibly racist right now.
Yeah, you're the reason why Spinner has an army right now.
You're a hectomorph, aren't you? Or whatever the fuck they're called.
No, heteromorph.
Whatever.
8 is the reason why they have that army.
It's actually probably really effective.
This quirk is incredibly useful. He has basically with his appendages, he has hyper regen. He can spawn as many arms as he needs to. Each arm can be an eye.
We see him literally a flesh tree of like.
He is literally the Hecaton Kairos.
If he wants to be, yeah.
Okay, I didn't put him that high. I put him at 16 because I had Koda and Ojiro.
16.
Yeah, because I had
Shoji is a top 10 contender.
I did Jiro from 11 to 20. It was Jiro, Mineta. We've already gone through these guys. Jiro at 11, Mineta at 12, Sero at 13, Ojiro at 14, Koda at 15, Shoji at 16.
Nah, Shoji hits harder than most of the people on that list, and he can do so much more.
Hey, 4 quadrillion ants. Just
it's 20. But
that's a cap. You can't ask for 20 in one.
See, I told you they were racist.
For both
he can also glide, yeah.
His quirk dupla arms gives him an almost bat-like pair of wings.
We've also seen him benching like 6 plate as well.
He can do so much more than that, bro. Like,
yeah, he has super strength without the drawbacks that Sato has.
Yeah, he literally is just better Sato. And you know who? So is Ojiro. And you know, so is Uraraka. And
that he can form into ears, eyes, and mouths, which give him incredible sensory abilities. He's used his appendages to shield himself and others.
Bro, I just want to know who's number 11. I just need to know.
There isn't.
Oh, thank God!
Oh my God! Let the conquest be over. Let Alexander die of young.
You got. What did he get to?
Wait, 11. 11.
Oh, he almost got to top 10. Damn it!
Oh my God!
Damn it! Damn it!
Can't be happening, bro.
My Sato sweep. We were so close.
Oh, thank God.
So close.
Oh,
this can't be happening. A Sato at number 11 in what universe? In what?
Wait, let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
No, there's no way.
About Sato's quirk, really. His quirk, Sugar Rush, is akin to the Hulk, except instead of getting strong from being angry, Sato downs a hand.
He gets weak.
he gets weak. That's it.
Full of sugar.
Comparing Sato to the Hulk in any regards is the
ultimate
service.
The channel's been saved. Gabe's religion and bank account have been saved.
However, Sato is prone to being really drowsy.
I like how this is the first person we've heard with a drawback aside from Aoyama, and he gets near top 10.
So it's best that he takes care of whatever obstacle is in his path quick, or he may just doze off without more.
We barely went over anything. We barely went over any reason why he's in top 5.
What did just like his screen time? Their explanation was non-existent. Like, are you kidding me? They explained the quirk, and then it's.
If anybody's the Hulk in My Hero, it's Redestro.
It's muscular. No, it's muscular.
No, it's Redestro.
Oh, in terms of like, in terms of yes, the more stressful, the stronger he gets. Yes, in terms of that.
In terms of physical appearance, muscular might be more close to Hulk, but if anybody, it's All Might. He has a small form and a big form, and he says smash.
Mina Ashido.
Mina is top 10 material, and I will not take.
I put Mina at number 9. For me, Mina was number 9. I had such a hard time ranking the ladies. All of them are in top 10, by the way. All the important gals are in top 10.
I don't disagree. I think Suyu is not top 10.
I can argue Suyu for 10.
Her
camouflage, her incredible agility. When is she ever like dogged on? Like she's always like.
She has great horizontal growth. She just doesn't have the greatest vertical growth.
That we can see.
She's got like the whole playbook.
She can do everything.
And as a fitting acid-based attack to boot, she can create acid walls, shoot acid bullets, and
recovered acid man.
To increase her defense. She can also use the slime to slide around quickly, Frozone style.
And also do a bunch of other stuff too.
Momo!
Momo
change the strength.
Number 9.
I put Momo at number 7. I put Momo at 7. She's got a really, really, really great quirk. She has the I can fix the world quirk.
Yeah, she has.
Also, we gotta talk about from the movie thing where she literally had like the 400 millimeter.
The Hydra.
Where the hell are you taking that out of your body?
Remember where they fought Maki and she brought out 3 Panzers? Like,
it's one of the most versatile.
Yeah, dude, a lot of conservation of mass in my ass. You're telling me that she weighed like 6 tons at a point in time?
I just realized they're putting Kirishima below Momo.
Above, you mean?
Yeah, above.
We still haven't gotten to Kaminari.
Bro, get the hell out of here, bro. Kaminari is not even in the top 10. I'm just going to say.
Oh, he's not.
He's not. He has everything he needs to be in the top 10. He's just not doing it, man. Like,
her body's fat storage to create nearly any substance. The only thing
he is the ultimate all talent, no effort.
Limiting her creativity is the size of the object and whether she knows how to make it, and the fact that she can't make anything organic. Kaminari.
Fuck out of here, bro. Like, literally the most useful aspect about him. We meme on it, but literally the most useful aspect about him is his ability to charge electronics.
He's a battery.
He has been 1,000 years as a battery. Yeah, no, like that is unironically a really useful thing.
No, I think I love Denki. I've loved his quirk and him since the show started. He's kind of just been like, Rhett was talking about vertical horizontal. He's just been this.
He's got a very slight thing to help with his, actual ability to
I put him at 17. Like, he just hasn't done a whole lot.
More like mid-teen.
He's got, he absorbs the lightning, he charges electronics, and he has like the 1 or 2 shot power output. He's a glass cannon. And it's a 1-shot glass cannon. It'd be one thing if he could do that, like multiple shots, and he could control and had like no ability to really defend himself. That's one thing. But he just has no.
He's got no game, son.
He's got nothing, bro. 17 for me.
He's got no game.
He is often used as a power
17 for me.
when he's on a team, and for good reason. He has the quirk Electrification, which makes him into a human electric eel, discharging.
I feel like Sue and Kaminari never improved that much. Sue improved way more than Kaminari.
Kaminari is potentially top 5. He's one of the 2 elemental users in Class A. Yeah. Like, if Kaminari had the control over his quirk that Bakugo had over his, Kaminari would be really strong.
Kaminari's potentially top 5? Potentially? Like, but
that's
like,
that's what I'm saying. If he had the ability to control his quirk, because him and Bakugo, if he could control his quirk like Todoroki could control ice and fire, he would be really good.
Yeah, it'd be really good.
Be really good.
We don't live in that universe.
Well, we don't. That's why he's 17.
Electricity much more effectively.
Bro, how can you put Kaminari this high and Jiro that high?
I'm surprised that is this Suyu?
This is Suyu.
This is Suyu. Human frog, plain and simple.
Suyu for me is number 5. I put Suyu at number 5. Bro, she can do everything. She meets the criteria that we talked about earlier. She can do everything, bro.
So
she can do everything.
Multi-tool, but I'm not going to use it when I need to hammer in a nail. Like,
she can do everything, bro. She can hit hard. She can move fast. She's hard to hit. She can be camouflaged. She has great range. Like, what else do you need, bro? She can do it all.
Then where's she been? Where's she been, guys?
Oh, my bad. She's not fighting All for One or Shigaraki. I'm sorry.
Much was she? I'm sorry. How many points was she moving last season?
My bad. I'm sorry.
Suyu's not even top 10. I think I'd argue Suyu anywhere from the 9 to 12.
Joe, where do you stand on Suyu?
I think she's 10.
Damn,
y'all are crazy. Mutation quirk, which means that her whole body works in accordance with the quirk, much like Spider-Man doing.
I think the one thing she just doesn't have is power.
She does not have the power, man.
She can hit hard as fuck. Sorry if she can't knock out.
To what, you? Like,
sorry if you aren't able to knock out the All for Ones and the Gigantamachios of the world, then you have D tier strength. No, she could knock anybody out, bro. She could knock out motherfuckers left and right. Your guys' standard is up here, dude.
Bro, she's weaker
this is your standard. This is your standard.
She is weaker than.
You want to tell me that you could take one of her fucking flying double kicks and be like, yeah, that wasn't that hard.
Yeah, no, but I'll tell you
straw man ass argument is that?
I'll tell you who could. Every single villain that we're fighting right now.
Black door, red herring. Gun on the fireplace.
Gabe, my man. You have such low vibrations right now.
What are you yapping? What are you yapping?
I put Suyu at 5 and I stand by it.
Here's where your vibrations need to be. Here where they are right now, bro. Low vibration ass. Gabe is coping hard. Yeah.
She has impressive swimming and jumping capabilities. Can extend.
So does Michael Phelps. He's not in the top 10 of your list.
Bro, these guys.
Okay, where did you put Tokoyami?
Tokoyami has to be number 4, right?
I put Tokoyami at number 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Herself. Unfortunately, she is essentially.
Suyu, I put number 5.
So you're putting Suyu above Ida?
I put Suyu above Ida, yes.
Crazy. Goddamn crazy. Absolutely bonkers.
Ida is right behind her. I put Ida at number 6.
Bro, even CBR got this right. Even CBR got this right, Gabe. My lord!
Wow.
Gabe actually Sato brain for that take. Ida stands, get him. Ida at number 6. I think I can handle that.
She knocked out Gerardo with her tongue throwing a heavy object. She can poison. Knock Gerardo in season 5 by throwing
bro,
her
I'm not saying she's mid.
That's actually exactly what you're saying.
That's not exactly what I'm saying at all.
Right? What is the middle of 10? Right? If you're numbered 1 through 20, what is the middle of that? Is 10. That's where you're putting her. You're saying that she's mid. You're saying that she's mid.
Gabe. Everybody in 1A are the promised children. The only person who's the exception to this is Sato. All right. Everybody
and
Aoyama,
he's not saying in school.
She can do everything. She can fit any role that you need her to fill, bro.
I don't need C's everywhere. I don't need C's everywhere. I need A's in some places, bro. All right.
Bro, she's like a B across the board. She's A's and B's across the board, dude.
Most people can knock out a person by hitting the back of their head without them seeing.
With a heavy object.
Even Sato can do that.
Gabe. Going
Are you? Am I the?
fast for
There
10
is
minutes.
no way that I'm the only one here that
Not
thinks
even
this
Sug
way.
fans can cope this hard. Ida is faster than Gran Torino for 10 minutes. He can kick hard enough to send high end.
Oh, but he's not faster than Midoriya, which means that he's.
Yeah, that's why he's not number. That's why he's not number 1.
I'm saying you're comparing. You guys keep comparing everybody to all the top tiers.
I'm comparing them to the person we're talking about.
Have her fight Maki. No! What the? You guys are putting her. Oh, let's move on. Move on.
Oh, all right.
We need to move on.
She couldn't.
Bro, we need to move on.
Yeah, he's taking that.
We need to move on, bro. We need to move on.
Two speedster of class 1.
Oh, God.
I had Ida at 6. I changed it last. Okay.
Speeds. Engine is another weird biomechanical quirk, as Ida has literal exhaust pipes coming out of his calves.
Bro, they put Kirishima above Ida. That's
Holy shit, you're right. What the hell?
That's not where I put him.
And augments his kicks to do severe damage to whatever he hits. In fact,
I love Kirishima.
I love
And he's an A in one regard.
Yeah, he fits his role really well. It's just that's all he does.
Burst gives him even greater speeds for a short period of time, but has a cooldown.
Mirko is what Sue wants to be. Yeah. Maybe when Sue's an adult, if she starts getting the near high-end stompage ability that Mirko has, then she'll be a top-tier contender.
Before he can use his quirk again.
One buff-ass frog.
They can't help themselves!
Okay, I put Kirishima at 10. Kirishima is number 10 for me.
I think Kirishima is a high top 10. So like
I'm also kind of biased
because
I love Kirishima.
The 8 to 11 range, I think.
Yes. I mean, he like we say, with a gimmick, but he does the one gimmick really well. He knows his role. He does what he can.
It's not that he's solely defense. It's not like he just makes forwards. Because he can like harden his hands into spears, and they're incredibly like he's able to puncture Maki's skin.
And when he went unbreakable, he's hard and he's sharp.
We need Gabe to do a Sato cosplay. I'm sure he'd do that.
The most incredible.
I don't know about that.
That would go crazy, dude.
I don't know.
That would
do it, dude. If Sato dies from Dabi, you have to do a Sato cosplay.
We know it's not happening. They're completely different spots, man. It's not happening
Kirishima
now.
has no business being above Ida. I agree. I love my hair-dyed boy, but he's a brick wall that hits back, but he has no other attributes. I have to agree.
I adore I adore our manly boy, but he can't do well beside that.
Pork Ribs is right.
What?
They ranked in their separate lists Tetsu higher than Kirishima. Not that they are comparable lists, but still, that is funny. Gabe needs more garlic bread.
Fighting villains in offense and especially defense. His quirk hardening makes his body
for as simplistic of a quirk as it is, he gets far with it. He does.
He's turned it into something good.
With this ability,
remember how hype that fight
able
was?
to take some unbelievably powerful blows from some of the heaviest hitters.
Unbelievably powerful blows. A single season 2 Mongo explosion.
Unbelievably powerful. Gabe is Sato and Joe is Ojiro.
Heroes Rising was out by now.
Jojiro, baby. We got Gato and
Jojiro.
El Gato.
I think it's funny the clips they're using. I wonder if these are all pre-edited already, because this isn't the first time I'm sure they've done this list, so they were just using the season 1 one. But at this point in time, to show his durability, the movies have been out. The shot of him tanking
the Chimera,
Breath of
Fire. You know, all the juiced up blade.
Oh yeah,
or Rappa.
That was like a Shin Godzilla type of laser. Look, the ranked number 11.
Tokoyami at 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so the rest of this list should be pretty straightforward.
Yep. The only kind of surprise we'll have is for
between 2 and 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it really shouldn't
the
be.
edgelord of the group. He's also
Shut up.
stand straight from JoJo. His quirk, Dark Shadow,
Shut the hell
is a
up.
with its own sentience that Tokoyami uses to fight alongside him.
Oh, we got
Shadow's
Kirishima's also
strength and
sharp. That is a
stability are
plus.
determined by the
yes.
amount of light around him. In brighter light, Dark Shadow is weak and
it tells you about how they made this list. Yeah,
but
the fact they're only showing clips from season 1 and 2. What I think is that they took the footage and like of the editing they did for the first time they did this back like 5 or 6 years ago, and they were like, well, shit, we'll just rearrange it, write a few little new lines of dialogue, and then we'll just use the old footage, the old clips.
Todoroki's quirk is
Okay, so we know that. Yeah,
okay, is that? Do we agree with that? Especially now that we have Phosphor.
I did still put Todoroki at number 3, Bakugo at 2, Midoriya 1 is where I still put him.
Bakugo is just battle sense. It's just so freaking good. But then again, that is separate from his quirk. Obviously.
I feel like Phosphor was just kind of something that he developed specifically. Dabi.
In terms of just sheer power output, at this point in time, I do think Todoroki actually has Bakugo beat.
We haven't been seeing Bakugo do a whole lot. Todoroki's
now, of course,
kind of been getting a lot of sauce.
Scaling can be a little funny because, and I'm not talking about like, oh, well, Bakugo hit a high end and the high end survived a nuke, so obviously, no, I'm not talking about that kind of scaling. I'm talking about
Bakugo
like,
keeping up with Midoriya
at 30%. Exactly.
Yeah.
But if we assume that Todoroki was also at a similar, even if slightly less, because they did train together, Bakugo still got cluster. Hey, I am more than excited to see his performance against Shigaraki, because that could definitely, if he does even a little good against Shigaraki, that is monstrously better than anything. That's him. That'd be like him doing well against Prime All Might, which is absolutely.
I feel like Shoto could edge Bakugo out for the ability to manipulate the battlefield for support and defense if you wanted to make that argument.
In terms of what we've just seen in an output sense, Phosphor is absolutely crazy. Like
we did just see, he did just freeze.
Well, that was Glacial Eiger.
Glacial Eiger,
Phosphor is the thing, is negating the heat ability.
Great Glacial Eiger is absolutely bonkers in terms of its output because...
Yeah, we did literally just see that thing like take up multiple city blocks.
Because it got rid of all the fire, all of it. And we saw that establishing shot of like many city blocks just burning. And so it was a massive thing of ice that just got rid of all of it, lowered the temperature down to freezing. That's crazy. So as of right now, I think in terms of just sheer output, Shoto has the edge unless we see something crazy from Bakugo.
I think we'll see some crazy stuff.
I think we'll see some shit crazy.
Well, yeah.
I hope so. I did
I
mean,
draft
are
him
you kidding?
The scaling, like, I mean, I get it. Like, Dabi.
Shigaraki. And apparently Glacial Eiger looked a lot bigger in the manga, too. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
If we put Bakugo over Shoto against
Phosphor was the end point of Shoto's character development. He's at balance.
He can freeze Crash goes hard. They easily could have gone for Flash Freeze Fist, but I like what they did. Yeah, Flash Freeze Fist, that's not bad. But yeah, Icebound Crash is good. But in terms of who is higher, I think that's still an argument.
Todoroki's not that good at hand-to-hand combat, and he relies too much on his quirk and is not that fast.
I mean, I would too when I got that kind of output.
He's fast. It's not his
He can fly too.
He can fly.
And maneuver with either ice or fire.
#1 hero Endeavor and a mother with ice abilities. He effectively has 2 different quirks. This power is immense. With his ice powers,
I mean, shit, like
throw back to that.
Season 2, like, his heavens piercing ice wall is that's crazy.
So large, they nearly overtook an entire stadium. His heat power is also reminiscent of his father, creating blindingly hot fire at a moment's notice.
Aw, man.
Was there any question Bakugo would be this high up on the list? Of course he's one of the most powerful of Class 1A.
Yeah.
Bakugo secretes a nitro...
Shows a teeny explosion. Of course he's one of the most powerful.
And him whiffing the thing on...
And can ignite it at will, allowing him to blast explosions away from himself. He's also got more precise abilities, such as his AP shot, which pierces through...
That's not his AP shot.
That is not AP shot.
That's his least direct ability.
That is actually his most AoE destructive attack right there.
Of course.
Then that's all they had for Baki.
At the top of this list. It's the undeniable most powerful quirk used by All Might and previous successors to fight some of the strongest enemies. One for all,
I hate this guy so much.
amounts of power and increases the strength of its wielder. If you need an idea of just how strong it is, look no further than
Great, now I can hate him faster.
So hard with its ultimate attack that it formed a massive tornado that leveled a good portion of a city. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, great. They're trying to do the Midoriya thing or yeah, whatever.
All right, we have one video to go.
Oh, God. Okay, so I did 15. So I know this was a top 10, right? It was a top 10 for villains. I have 15 people on here. Because I think there were some people on here that probably technically were considered members of the League of Villains. Do you want me to run through my list?
We won't have you run through it, but I will be interested to hear what you played
again before lowest and highest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just saying because I had extra characters.
Yeah, tell us what your lowest is and tell us what your highest is.
My number 15 is Mustard.
Interesting. I would put Spinner at the bottom, even though we do have Shin Spinzilla at the moment.
Yeah, we do.
We don't know exactly what that's really capable of yet, aside from him just being big.
And strong.
Until we see him do something, I'm gonna treat him like regular Spinner.
Oh no, he has a new quirk. We treat it like it is. For number 15 for me is Mustard, and then number 1 I have Shigaraki.
Well, like Gabe, sure he has a new quirk, but we don't know what it will actually like. How is he like giant villain or is he like Machia?
He's Godzilla.
All we know is that he's big.
He's big and strong. He's big and strong. Probably more durable now.
By the way, do you think Bakugo will have a new ultimate besides Howitzer Impact, or will that still be his best?
I mean, he's gotta.
I think it'll just be like Howitzer Impact Cluster. Like, it's just an improved version of its Howitzer Impact. But let's get started, shall we?
Now that we've covered.
Oh my God! Thank goodness, season 3 footage finally.
Crazy.
It's time
crazy.
To the darker side of things. The League.
There goes our favorite intro.
The group of outcasts working under his evilness, all for one, have caused more than their fair share of trouble for UA students and pro heroes alike. And spoiler alert, they are far from being done.
I hate every single narrator.
And evaluating where each of these future
Joe looks so sad.
And how they've evolved throughout the series. Something wicked has been in the
works. Just seeing Joe's.
There
we go. Let's go.
Powerful League of Villains members shown in the anime so far.
Big Sis
Okay.
Magni.
I had Magni at number 14.
I disagree. Oh, so there's only 12 of these.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. So I had Magni at 14.
100 Santos for Shin Spinzilla. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. We can't take Spinzilla into account. This was made 3 years ago. Magni is stronger than Spinner. Like, unequivocally stronger than Spinner. Like,
yeah.
Big Sis Mag caught a punch from Tiger. And, like, she held it down, and her quirk is just better. Like, objectively.
Yeah, the magnetism of the two, yeah.
It's just better.
We'll see the explanation here.
My Hero Academia list, but taking into account the League of Villains has over 40.
I'll move my list around.
It's quite the accomplishment.
I'll put Spinner at 14.
Squad's quirk Magnetism allows her to infuse opponents or allies alike with power magnetic polarity in a near radius. When using her giant magnet,
I mean, geez, so that thing alone has to be pretty damn heavy.
Anyone she magnetized towards her, and knowing how physically strong she is, she can easily knock them unconscious. Magnetism works differently depending on the gender of the person affected by it. Women seem to be polarized north, while men south. Keeping that in mind, she uses her overly super move, Repulsion Breakup Moonlight Flit Cannon on 2 people of opposing genders, causing them to repel each other and fly off the other direction.
Yep, that's what she used
speed.
when she launched Compress at.
This can be useful to get hit by 2 birds with 1 stone, or catch a friend in flight as the enemy flies towards the other direction. She was also seen using her quirk in combination.
You know what Spinner can't do? Any of this, like.
to have a whole team make a coordinated escape. If hell.
Bro, what?
Wow.
Moonfish at 11, bro?
Okay, so I put Moonfish.
Are they just not including Spinner?
They might not just be including Spinner.
Are they just not including Spinner?
So again, this is at a 15. I put Moonfish at number 10.
Moonfish is crazy, dude.
He's so fucking strong, bro. Also, he eats people.
Dude,
him showing up and him, what he had like the flails and stuff.
Yeah, and he's got like the spikes and shit. It's
like nah. Terrifying as hell.
I remember when we saw him for the first time. We're like, who is this psychopath?
And look at this, the blades spread off of the blades, like...
Meanwhile, yes, we're middle schoolers.
With the power of his quirk, the monstrous creature can create web-like patterns out of his sharpened teeth that can cover vast areas. During the forest training camp,
he can Doc Ock around, he can Spider-Man around. These are razor sharp.
The air with the help of his long teeth.
Koyami mean like eye clear.
These were able to puncture gang orca.
Attack Todoroki's
Koyami.
I outscale.
Nevertheless, Moonfish was by far one of the most powerful members of his little squad.
I can do it.
So
yeah,
that
I put Moonfish
might be a
10.
ridiculous placement, depending on who they've cut from the list.
Who they put in.
Because we've got a lot of powerful League of Villains.
Kurogiri is a...
Kurogiri should be higher. Maybe I'm just forgetting a bunch of people. And he's higher until we realize, oh, maybe he should be below that guy. Oh, maybe he should be below that guy. But like,
yeah, I put Kurogiri at number 6.
That's probably fair.
Literally the best transportation quirk in the game.
In the game. He can bisect people with
big game
too.
Yeah, which is kind of terrifying.
I mean, to be fair, I doubt it actually would have worked on All Might. I'm sure he's too durable for that, like too strong for it to work. But like, still,
and you see, like he can with his quirk, you can make multiple portals at a time. Like, so you imagine just had a bunch of people running towards you on the battlefield, and then you just
like,
cut them all in half.
Kurogiri is top 5, not unironically. It is.
Now
he is deservingly top 5.
He can't make a portal to bisect somebody, at least because he's never done that. But he could make a portal and then move it, because we've seen him move portals before.
LOV's plan in season 1 was to use Kurogiri to cut All Might in half.
I'm sorry, what the hell did you just say?
What did you just say to me? What did you just say to me?
To Tamuna Shiga.
No, wait, hold on.
This has to be made by AI.
Kurogiri is another B-rank villain, and acts as a second in command to Tamuna Shigaki.
Shigaki!
Did he say Tamuna?
Timona and Pumbaa.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Second in command to Timon and Pumbaa.
These people aren't real, dude. There is a capuchin on a keyboard making noises.
I can't wait for him to be like the great hero, Afum.
They're not real.
the great evil villain, F1.
You're not real.
Alpha Un.
Tragic, because you see, Kurogiri wasn't always that dark, and once stood on the side of good. He was originally known as Oboro Shirakumo, or Loudcloud.
How do you get Shirakumo right?
But like on hero duty, and was one of a Razorhead and Present Mix.
Present Mix? No,
this is AI.
It's AI.
This is AI.
It's a slur, bro.
No, it's AI.
In their ass.
That's
ban him.
As an Irishman, I take great offense.
Ban him. Get him out of here. Get him out of the chat.
Mick.
Find him and get him off. Bro, CBR.
Prison
on hero duty, and was one of a Razorhead and Present Mix classmates back.
This is definitely an AI.
That has to be AI.
There's no other explanation.
That has to be.
Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to just hear this guy's pronunciation of Jin Bubaigawara.
Yeah, right. We need to tweet at CBR and just be like, we caught your ass in 4K. Using AI, and this clip
this of us 3 years ago, bro. They weren't using AI.
It has to be. How do you that's
could generate clouds was killed and eventually brought back to life by Dr. Kidae Garaki and turned into a Nomu and gifted with the Warp Gate quirk. The level-headed villain has been instrumental in warping the League of Villains right into UA to attack students and teachers alike. While Kurogiri's strength stats are not that impressive, the fact that he can escape strength
stats aren't that impressive. His power has literally nothing relevant to do with strength. Like, it circumvents the need for strength.
Wherever and bring his friends with him makes him one villain.
All right, hold on. Guys, remember how I was going a little crazy about a villain showing up? And I was like, was that one villain from season 1?
Oh, right, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Wherever and bring
that guy.
His friends with
Yeah.
That's who I thought it was. But I don't think it is.
Makes him one villain to be wary of. As we slowly enter...
Okay, so here's a complicated one. Okay, so if it's okay, so first off, right now at this point in time from this video, she's bottom of the list. There's an argument that she is higher than Magni, and actually I think there's a strong argument that she's higher than Magni, so she's near the bottom of the list.
I guess again because my list is longer, it's a little bit different. I put Togo at number 11. She is above Magni, below Moonfish.
CBR. Ah, yes, the custodians. Rit, Zhao, and Gabai. But
I put her below Moonfish and above Magni.
Like there's no way she's above Moonfish, and there's no way she's above Kurogiri. But in the advent of more recent seasons, one with the ability to use quirks from the people that she loves, that she drinks the blood of,
goes way up.
Way up, especially because she does have twice blood. Now with twice blood,
that's a one-time use though thing.
It is a one-time use. But one-time use of potentially world-ending cataclysmic proportions.
But that's no better than a support item.
And I wasn't taking support items.
You were the one raw dogging on support items.
No. I'm saying
that the moment you lose a support item, you're like screwed.
No. I'm saying
that's not a support item.
Well, first I will count it as a support item because it is an additional item. The thing is that in active duty, if you lose your item, you're in trouble, right? The thing is, all Himiko has to do is drink this, and then she's good. Like, she's less physically reliant on it, because all she has to do is just drink it, and then it's done. It's not like she has to constantly keep it up, keep it up to par and update, She can walk into a fight already having...
No, I'm not saying it. Chat, I'm not saying that it's still not insane. It is still twice. I'm just, I'm having Vietnam flashbacks to a Danganronpa video in which Monokuma has named numerous times and was pronounced wrong every single time.
Yep.
Right. Press play.
Her A-rank villain territory, let's start with the totally out of her mind Himiko Toga, who actually uses her real name.
Himiko Taka.
Prominent role in
Dan
the
E.
loves to poke things at people. One part of her quirk, Transform, resembles Shinso's artificial vocal cords, as she can naturally mimic someone's exact voice.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What? Do you mean
like she becomes them?
But the main feature of her power involves transforming into anyone's lookalike to the finest details. But, unlike X-Men's Mystique, she can't do it just by looking at someone. She needs to ingest their blood first. And that is why she walks around with her blood-sucking machine made out of large needles connected to tubes, which she can fill with her victim's blood. Those same tubes are themselves connected to a mask she wears during battle, which allows her to drink the transformation fluid as it is fresh.
Why are we getting significantly more detail on her item rather than her actual ability? Or maybe how about the fact that she can just kind of like disappear? Like she can mask her presence like a goddamn League of Assassins ninja? Or the fact that she has hand-to-hand combat capabilities, able to get the jump on Aizawa.
That's not that. They're not that smart.
A-rank villain.
Okay.
So this depends again on who's higher than him.
I put Muscular at number 9.
Rather visually unappealing quirk, but a really destructive one. His quirky
visually unappealing
is every fitness
influencer's
dream come true.
They wouldn't get it. They want to get. They don't want to get shredded, bro.
Where it breaks out of his skin. His insane muscle growth has 3 main consequences. First, this allows his strength level to the top of the charts, which he showed off on...
This allows his strength level to the top of the charts? Okay, never mind. This is AI.
This is AI generated.
How is that a consequence?
Charts, which he showed off on many occasions by destroying buildings or overpowering Deku in a fight.
Deku! This ain't Zelda!
The great Deku tree.
Bro, it is literally the protagonist.
I know what clip we're doing next. We're just gonna do a clip. It's gonna be a short of us reacting, of our reaction every time they messed up someone's name. That's what
I think Present Mick might be my favorite.
Present
Second, his muscles also act as a defense mechanism that exponentially increases durability, as shown when he took Deku's Detroit Smash.
Deku's Detroit.
100. With all that meat over his body, one would think it would make him a slow opponent,
Smash.
but on the contrary, he's used his leg muscles to move at high speed and evade punches coming his way. The Frankenstein.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, so I put muscular number 9, and then conveniently, I also did put Dobby above muscular at number 8.
I'll give them the benefit here. This came out 3 years ago, so we didn't get a lot of the better Dobby feats. Honestly, 3 years ago, I would not have put Dobby above muscular.
Oh, absolutely not. But
we were telling Dobby
now,
the jobber back then.
No, he wasn't doing shit back then. No, I think now at this point, putting Dobby above muscular is fair.
Oh yeah,
especially
absolutely.
Considering now,
you see what he did to his
especially considering now he might like be coming back and shit.
Who knows what purple flame is up to?
Yes, the quirk is the biggest strong with the highest strength in the MHA. His muscles get the more stronger and durability with fast legs and big body.
That is exactly how it reads.
Wait, is that exactly how it was?
That is exactly how it reads. They have to have forgotten about Spinner. There's no way. Oh, yeah! There's no way. Spinner's not on this list, bro. He's not. There's no way.
Number.
Bro, it's just that meme of, like, progressively getting larger, like, NPCs behind the other. It's just the more dangerous looking, and it's just Spinner. Just overlooking all of them.
Oh, yeah. Mustard's not on this list either.
Number 3, All for One. Number 2, Spinner.
How could they? He's been with them. He's a key member. How can they do this to our boy?
Dobby's special ability is something that has been seen before.
Oh my gosh, that was from season 5.
Power that surpasses even the new number.
Oh my god! And the movie. You're going crazy with the footage now, huh?
Just like ever, he can use the flash fire fist technique, which involves Dabby increasing his flames.
Dabby.
In turn, makes his attack way more.
You on Dabby?
Oh yeah, where the heck is Mr. Compress? Mr. Compress actually should be on this list.
He's like, yeah, what?
Like over Maggie for sure.
Oh shoot! Yeah, Compress. I'm going to put my ass in a ball.
Ass cheek, I choose you.
Just a slab of meat. It's a slab of ass.
It like hits in like a flopping fish under.
Oh shit! Oh no!
It throw a chunk of Compress's ass at Gabe's camera and it broke.
I want to point out. This is specifically a list of the league. My Hero Academia villain leagues ranked. What the hell is this title? Was this an actual AI video?
Mr. Compress. Did they just reference Flash Fire Fist and still have Dobby here? Dobby is the high flames with the hot blue flames.
However, he throw
the hot flame to make things hotter.
Fire. Fire is the hot with the strength rivaling Endeavor can cremate people in the fast speed.
The brain hurts hearing that.
By concentrating his entire quirk on one spot, he can launch an explosive beam of fire capable of eradicating anyone in its path. From this point on, we get closer to dangerous enemies with the S rank twice.
We get closer to dangerous enemies? He could end the world! Joe, how long would it take him to create the human population in Twices?
I mean, we've been told. So there's no limit.
No limit.
But
because Twice himself has a limit, right? 2. 1, 2. But then those new Twices have the same quirk. That's 1, 2. And then those 2 Twices have the same quirk. So it's 1, 2. So it's exponential each time. They're not pushing the new Twice any harder than the last one. That's what's so devastating about it.
And the only thing that's changing between the Twices is their durability. The power of the quirk that they copy is the exact same from copy to copy. So if you have 1,000 Shigarakis, the Shigarakis themselves are weaker in terms of how much it takes to knock them out.
So true.
But they both can still decay as good as the original.
Now, here's the thing. I've heard conflicting statements on this that if the new clone Twices copy the original Twice, it's just the same durability drop that the first Twice did. Where it's like, oh, they're copying him, which means that his durability just goes down by 1 stage. It's not like infinite stages going down. And then I've also heard that, no, whatever they create is less durable than the last one. So, like, each time they
Which would make more sense, because you're copying off of the previous.
Yeah. I figured it was always the previous one.
CBR doesn't know Twice can make a million jillion all for once.
He made the many numbers, and the numbers went everywhere, and they laid waste to many things.
If I could ask you to go into the lab, how long would it take Twice to make 7 billion Twices?
Well, you'd have to.
How long does it take for him to transform?
Duplicate one thing?
Well, yeah, because he can copy himself really quickly. So let's just say it takes him like a second, like to make 2 Twices.
Take a second. Okay, well, you're just gonna.
Twice is the double villain with the double quirk. He doubles with his doubles, making 2 of the thing with his quirk double. Each double of his doubles can make 2 doubles from the previous doubles, although the durability is not as good as the other double. However, Twice must make sure to know the measurements for him to make the doubles for the doubles he doubles.
This is insane.
Yeah, right. I mean, okay. It would take less. I mean, do you want an exact number? It doesn't have to
be exact.
Okay, it'll take between 32 to 33 seconds to make the human population.
That's insane.
If you're going off of that second,
that is nuts. That is insanity.
That calculation. I'm just doing the exponential 2 to the 30 seconds.
It is more like 5 to 6 seconds or something like that. But like still. That brings it from 30 seconds.
Fine. Even if it's 5 to 6 seconds, fuck it. Fine. 150 seconds, and then you have the world population. 2.5 minutes, and you just
2.5 minutes. We're
millions of years of growth.
We're approaching dangerous here with like.
The contradicting and multiple personalities man, known at home as Jin Bubagawara, has a very useful quirk he calls Double. This special ability gives him the power to create duplicates of pretty much.
Here's the thing. If this came out 3 years ago, so Sadman's Parade should have been animated, right?
Or at least be in the manga, right?
Yeah, so,
I mean, season
but the thing
5.
Is, if this is Twice without Sadman's Parade, I don't actually think he's above Dabi.
Booba
Mugawara. Or clones of anyone, including
Jin
himself. When his quirk limits him to do only 1 other copy of anything at a time, he found a way to bypass this by creating clones of himself. Since the duplicates also have the double quirk, they could create more and more of him. With his super move Infinite Doubles Sadman's Parade,
it should have been.
Sadman's
Parade. Okay, so he should be number 3, 2, or 1.
Hood is another of Dr. Garaki's collections of Nomu. Also known as High End, Hood is one of the most advanced.
Okay, so they did include High. Okay, so I put Hood Nomu at number 8.
Twice.
I had the Hood number on here.
Yeah.
Hood cannot match the human population.
They aren't doing the consideration of that he can copy other people.
Acting as the main antagonist.
No, they are. They distinctly mentioned Sadman's Parade. They're taking that into account.
Yeah, but they're only saying that he could copy himself an infinite number of times. I think.
Even if he just can copy himself.
Yeah, because they're stupid and they don't know how it works.
No, you're absolutely right. But even if
it's just him, that's still like 7 billion.
Higher than Hood.
Like, come on, yeah,
that's still higher than Hood.
Yeah, 7 billion.
He outclassed Endeavor a few times during the battle, and almost survived the #1 pro hero's ultimate technique called Prominence Burn. If it wasn't for the flying hero Hawk's
he did not survive. Prominence Burn.
No, he's saying he almost. No, he's saying that he almost survived
during that battle. Hood has a total
I don't know how you could be able to figure that out, considering he died.
He has the power to use muscle augmentation, but he also has a high level of regeneration, shoulder-mounted jets, transforming arms, super strength, and the ability.
Gabe walks like that one meme of the buff guy going to the hospital.
Destroy other beings inside his body. Well, Hood ultimately...
Hood? You mean that one that Endeavor defeated in an afternoon?
Lost to both heroes. He ended up taking one of Endeavor's eyes to the grave.
That's not how... He took one of Endeavor's eyes to... I guess his grave.
Okay.
The leader of the League of Villains...
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Wait, nah. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Oh my gosh, bro. Are you...
They not like us. They not like us.
Not like us. It's probably a minor.
Wait, no, go back. What the fuck did you just say? Go back to his name.
Oh, the Shigaraki.
Villains, Tamura Shigaraki.
Tamura.
Okay.
Tamura like
Tamura.
that.
Tempura shrimp.
Yeah, but
That's not. That wasn't as bad.
Unleashing his villains against young students, Tamura has
This has to be pre-awakening, right?
little to no more.
But like, bro, even like, because if they're referencing Sad Man's Parade, they have to also.
Then they know about
even,
his awakening.
Not even with like the surgery getting all for one.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about like
just the mass decay wave.
Yes.
And would annihilate anyone who dares to stand in his way to get to his goal. Originally wanting to reshape society, the S-rank villain eventually came to the realization that all he really wanted to do was destroy it altogether.
Was play video games
his
with his
quirk,
friends.
Decay, allows him to disintegrate anything or anyone by a simple touch. The only way to survive decay is to cut the part that has been affected, and rather quickly before it's too late. His quirk can also spread and eliminate large groups all at once. But we haven't seen the real extent of Tamura's power yet in the anime, and before I go on, this is your spoiler warning. Alright, Tamura will later inherit All for One, turning him into an unstoppable...
Damn, so you still put him at 4.
They still put him...
Oh my god, you're right. They gave him All for One, and they still put him at 4.
The S-rank villain Gigantomachia is by far...
Okay.
Dude, Machia isn't even higher than twice. Machia is not higher than twice, bro.
Impressive villains in terms of size. Gigantomachia...
Yeah, no, I put Machia at 4.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, Compress is number 1.
Spinner higher than Shiggy.
Quite strong during his time as the former leader of the League of Assassins.
The shadow leaders of the League of Villains.
Sorry, what the...
Did you just say League of Assassins?
What the hell did you just say?
he said League of Assassins.
Quite strong during his time as the former leader of the League of Assassins bodyguard. He's been upgraded with a few more quirks since then, making him...
Bro, are you reading the right comic right now? Like, I didn't realize that Gigantomachia was Ra's al Ghul's buddy.
Bro, are we just getting the... Are we getting the Alibaba version of MHA? We got Jojiro, Mubaba Gawara, we got Tempura, Shigaraki.
Bro is reading TC right now.
Bro, what is going on?
You got Timu MHA.
Well, to be fair, guys, look at the title of the video. My Hero Academia Villain Leagues ranked. There's multiple. There's multiple villain leagues.
Ultimate Assassin, Machia.
When I saw this title, I thought we were going to be like, oh, villain leagues. So maybe they're referencing like the MILF and the Yakuza, like the Shihasai.
Yeah, PILF.
Uh-huh.
My Assassin's Creed guys, the AI is confused again.
Original quirk, named Endurance, allows him to transform the way he feels into greater stamina and superhuman strength.
That is not what Endurance does, you goddamn... First off, Endurance isn't a quirk. Endurance is just the thing that his body has, which allows him to take on multiple quirks.
He has these things called lungs and a heart, and it pumps blood, which carries oxygen.
Bro, dude, he's a Nomu. He's a Nomu. He's got several organs.
He can breathe. He can breathe.
This man has 2 lungs. He's a League of Assassin.
He was also enhanced. The quirk Pain Blocking, which blocks of pain. Gigantification, making it grow to an impressive size.
Why are we showing Kirishima?
And dog,
bro, they're so cooked.
What the fuck?
They're so...
Why are we showing...
Season 5 came out. We have Machia footage.
And now they're showing Compress eating the Tokoyaki? Oh no, that's Fat Gum. Never mind, I thought it was his clothes for a second.
More like claws in order to dig through earth or destroy anything in his way.
Why are they?
Needless to say,
why are they showing?
Gigantomachia is one enormous scary guy.
Okay.
9, who was introduced.
Okay. So I did include 9 in my list. I did include 9. I put him at number 6 because at number 5 I have the USJ Nomu. I included the USJ Nomu in my list. You think so?
Bro created a monsoon.
literally was designed to beat All Might. Literally was made to beat All Might. You want to tell me that 9 will have a better shot?
Yeah.
No, he won't.
Yeah, he would.
What are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
Well, he's not trying to beat the Nomu that Nomu specifically designed for All Might's brute strength, not surviving giant lightning bolts.
He would just spam lightning, and it would fry the Nomu. As we've seen, they...
I'm not saying 9 versus the Nomu. I'm saying 9 versus All Might.
Well, yeah, 9 gets Rolfed by All Might, but here's the thing. Everybody on this list
saying
so far gets Rolfed by All Might.
No, Brett, that's not the argument that I made. The argument that I made was that the USJ Nomu would have an easier or better time fighting All Might than 9 would.
Here's the thing.
Because
it took 2 one for all wielders to defeat 9. It only took one for all wielder to defeat
the all for one user. The all for one user.
I mean, 1 for all.
9 got a better chance against All Might than Nomu. Here's the thing. 9 beats Amped Wolfram. Wolfram was a better match for All Might than the USJ Nomu.
Was he?
Yes.
I haven't seen that in a fat minute. I mean, I still got 9 high, but yeah, I still put him below both of them below Makia.
I don't know.
I'm surprised that they include Hood, but they don't include the USJ. I don't get it.
Well,
they don't even have Spinner and Compress.
They just think that Magni is higher.
Introduced in the film, My Hero Academia: Heroes Rising is by far one of the coolest to be introduced to the anime. His original
he's pretty cool.
Quirk called
he's pretty cool. That's probably the only good take we've got so far.
It's probably the only thing that's correct.
Oh, dude, I love this hero. Nin.
He was also translated into a slightly version of All for One by Dr. Rocky, which allowed him to steal a few quirks here and there. Before being defeated at the hand of the 2 One for All empowered students, Deku and Bakugo.
Bakugo! You know, Eric from Blind Wave, he called him Bakugo as well in their first couple episodes. And then when he finally heard the name in English, he started going Bakugo.
Oh my god, Bakugo.
Bro, what the fuck?
9 is the villain with the more than 8 quirks. He can produce his air with different abilities of the shooting and shielding. He can also manipulate the weather with a quirk that is his quirk. He has the big blue dragons that move and control like tentacles. And just like AFO, he have the abilities to take quirk. We love Eric from Blind Wave. I'm a big Blind Wave fan.
We enjoy Blind Wave.
I have my criticisms, but I think a large part in that is just the fact that they have such a stacked schedule. They can't really be too invested. They have some fun. They have some whack takes on certain things, but I like Blind Wave. I enjoy watching them very much, and I have for a long time. They were one of the bigger inspirations for this channel, as I'm sure they are for a vast majority of reaction channels.
He collected
Bakugo. I can't, man.
Hydra, granting him the power to summon blue dragon-shaped attacks.
We do love Blind Wave around here.
Chances are he could have done way more damage.
Wait, go back. Blue dragon-shaped what? They say hads?
To summon blue dragon-shaped attacks.
No, he just started.
Blue dragon attack. He just said it really weird. It was
okay.
I think
chances are he could have done way more damage than he did back on that island.
Iwind?
The one who started this whole mess in the first place, All for One, or Shigaraki, obviously holds the #1 position in today's ranking list. This creepy, faceless man has one of the most potentially dangerous quirks in all of Japan.
What do you mean potentially?
Potentially? What do you mean by that?
There's potential danger here.
Giving him a collection of powers to choose from when engaging in a battle. The only thing that he never got his hands on and that he wants more than anything else is his little brother's quirk, One for All, currently inherited by Deku. All for
One have an intense love for anything Star Wars. Yes, they do.
Which allows him to do a large number of people at the same time.
Regardless on if it's good or not.
Forced quirk activation, which allows him to activate and use people's quirks against their will.
I want to know who the original user of the Blue Eyes White Dragon quirk was. Yeah, honestly.
I want to know who that was, man.
So yeah.
Okay. So here's what my list was. Again, it was I miscounted. It's supposed to be 16.
Oh yeah, the star emote. It's fantastic.
So at number 16 was Mustard, and then going down from there, number 15 was Spinner. Number 14 was Magni. Number 13 was Compress. Number 12 was Toga. 11 was Moonfish, 10 was Muscular, 9 was Dobby, 8 was the Hood Nomu, number 7 was Kurogiri, number 6 was 9, USJ Nomu, Makia, twice, all for one Shiggy.
I think USJ Nomu is a little too high, but it's not the worst list I've ever heard you say in your life.
I think my one problem, I think you should switch Mustard and Spinner. I think Spinner should be at the bottom because his only ability is literally being able to stick to walls.
Bro, I'm sorry. Mustard is a 12-year-old and with a gun.
Yeah, and he's still emitting a poisonous gas cloud.
A gun.
and a poisonous gas cloud.
Who changed the destroy multiple tornado with a double Detroit smash? If it's up to date, he'd be number 2. USJ over high end. Yeah.
USJ is not over the high end Nomu. It's like expressly stated that he's not in the show.
Right, just go like expressly, like it's
specifically,
like also I take the intelligence of that thing over the USJ any day.
I was going based off of strength.
So, gentlemen,
imagine how dangerous it would have been if literally any of the high ends.
Can we read the comments on some of these videos real quick? Can we just really quickly? I just want to read some of the comments on these videos.
Nah, they might be spoilers.
Fine. I wanted to see hate comments.
Out of the 3 videos, which was the most and least accurate?
I mean, it's 1A. I feel like maybe the villain one was the most accurate.
Which was most or least?
I think the 1A was the least accurate. For like half of the list, or like 70% of the list. Not even that. 70. I'm sorry, I can't concentrate. The way Rhett's lips were trying to wrap around the whole of the thing. I couldn't concentrate. Okay. No, it was. I'd say the 1A list was the least accurate. Considering like 70% of the list was wrong. I'd say probably the villain one was the most accurate.
I think the villain one was the most accurate. I think you had
which is
a wonky placement of twice, a wonky placement of
Shigaraki.
Dobby, Toba. I'm getting CBR effect. Oh god.
Toba. We got Toba.
No,
but I think 1A was easily the worst. Having
the
moment if everything else was right,
over high end in Gabe's eyes. Please stop. Leave me alone.
Having Sato be 11 does so much damage to any take you will have in the future. Like, if this is the first CBR article we ever like engaged with, it would still be devastating.
Mustard versus the hydrogen bomb.
Rikijo Sato. Rikijo Sajo. All right.
This was. This was disgusting.
Yeah, no, that was our arch nemesis defeated once again.
These guys just.
We're up to 75 viewers now. But
Gabe works for CBR now, guys. F in the chat. I don't. No, I do not. I do not.
So, if there's not, we're done with the CBR stuff.
Yeah. If anyone has any questions,
we're gonna be wrapping up soon. Any quick questions for us before we wrap up?
If they can be anything. If you guys want to ask anime related about the channel, but if you guys
we've got Demon Slayer stuff we're gonna have to go over.
Yeah,
soon.
If you want to. If you have MHA questions, ask those first, but we'll answer any questions about animes. Any questions that you have, TV shows, movies, whatever you guys want to talk about.
We're going to stream for about another 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
Favorite breathing style? I'm a big fan of water breathing. I love its
philosophy. Of course you would be. You would be. You love Charizard. Of course you're a water breather.
Wouldn't my favorite be flame breathing then, head ass?
No, you're just saying you go with the most obvious answer.
I thought the most obvious answer would be sun breathing.
No, it's water breathing.
Joe, what? Mocking.
No.
Gato.
Best Godzilla movie? The best one? either 1954 Godzilla film or -1. My favorite. It's hard to beat Final Wars. I love
for
that.
me. My favorite is Final Wars, and it's a toss up between Final Wars and King of the Monsters.
It's so the perfect campy early 2000. Did it come out 2000 or was it 2001? Something like early 2000 action
Final Wars
flick.
was 2000.
And most American man you'll ever meet in that movie.
wait, why does Gabe look like all three Sturmund Drang brothers from Vigilantes? Who?
I have to remind myself.
Wait.
Are these the guys who steal underwear?
Yeah. Are they?
Fuck? Who are you? What are you talking about?
Glide and Slide, the 3 Sturm and Drang brothers.
What are you on?
Slide across the ground.
Oh my god.
Gabe, Charizard is based.
Charizard is based. Favorite
Charizard
Pixar movie?
is
The Incredibles.
basic and mid.
There are so many good Pixar movies, and I love almost all of them to death. But The Incredibles for me. I think the characters are some of my favorite. Man. The music is just so good. I'll listen to that soundtrack by itself.
You sly dog. You caught me monologue.
WALL-E might be next. I love WALL-E and Monsters Inc. There's so many good Pixar movies, man.
And I good ones recently. I feel like you get good ones recently.
Right.
It's got a Pixar draft.
Finding Nemo. I think Finding Nemo is my favorite.
I do love Finding Nemo.
I think Finding Nemo is fantastic. I think Finding Nemo is fantastic.
It's cinema.
Dude, man.
It's cinema.
That opening,
Are you gonna watch Kaiju number? Yeah. Are you gonna watch Kaiju number 8? My brother is.
I've already watched it.
Joe's been watching it. My brother has been watching it and reading the manga, and he keeps telling me to watch it. Rhett and I have, yeah. He'll always admit to not reading the manga, and every time he asks me a question, he'd be like, "Gabe, what do you think about this?" Or like when it's like MHA related, because he says he doesn't read the manga. I know he does. He'll be like, "Hey, Gabe, what do you think about this?" And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I think this."
It's more like he just searches up the YouTube spoilers on it.
He
That's
probably.
what my little sister does.
And then he'll be like,
"I watched Jujutsu Kaisen," and I'm like, "Who's that?" It's like Yuji. It's like. And it's just like she watches it through like TikTok.
Favorite MHA opening?
Favorite anime opening and favorite MHA opening. Ooh.
Season 3.
We're gonna have to
Season 3.
Stream about that, aren't we?
Mine might be season
3.
Sato Solo's Coffee.
I really like the new one. I really like the new opening for MHA.
I think the Nagant.
I think I might have to stick with 3.
Good.
That was very good.
If I'm going with an all-time favorite anime opening, I would have to go with. Oh God, it might be one of the ones from Attack on Titan.
I was gonna say, man, it's hard to beat the ones from Attack on Titan.
There's like, yeah,
banger.
No,
banger.
I might.
It's so good, man.
I think it honestly is a toss-up between Rumbling and War.
Me and you jamming to that almost every day to the gym.
Oh my god, yeah. Yes.
It's coming right. So good.
My favorite smiling frame is Pim. Absolutely, it's Pim. I love Pim. I love this optimism.
Are we talking about Smiling Friends? I love Smiling Friends.
Wait, hold on. David, I should have said this first, but I want you to guess who you think our favorite Smiling Friends are. Gabe has 1 tattoo.
I do have 1 tattoo. I'm gonna be getting more, but I only have 1 right now.
Smarmoo! How'd you know? Obviously Joe's favorite is Alan and Gabe's favorite is Charlie.
Alan's the red one, right?
Alan's the red one, yeah.
I hate that you're right. Fuck
I also hate that you're right. I love Charlie. Charlie's so hilarious.
I love Al. I just wanted the cheese.
I did that because
this guy's a lost cause. He's clearly out of his mind.
I did that because I'm very clearly Pim in this group.
What, you're the one screaming, I love kids.
I love kids. I love kids, Charlie. I love kids. Whoa, wait. We probably should be yelling that out loud.
Anybody can do anything great, Charlie. We'll just have to see and wait.
Okay, that was like really. That was like right by ear. I was like,
oh, right that was right by ear.
Yeah. Of course,
Worst
Gabe
Star Wars
chooses the
movie,
most.
you can't use the sequel movies. Interesting. I would have to go with
Solo.
I haven't seen Solo. I can't say to that.
I never saw Solo.
It's either Phantom Menace or Attack of the Clones. I love those movies, but there are so many. God.
Yeah, no, I would probably go Attack with the Clones.
I would have to rewatch them and really put my mind.
Rumbling is insanely overrated and generic. I mean,
but if I had to choose
that's
one,
a take.
The Camino Saber Dart shit in Attack of the Clones. We're having like 3 different conversations here. The Camino Saber Dart shit, they put Attack of the Clones higher in terms of which one's the worst.
To all of you, who is your favorite superhero? Oh God,
The Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk has been my favorite since I was like 4.5 years old. If I wasn't
there are 3 other versions of Rhett in his brain screaming at him to pick the other character. There's no way he's definitively like, yeah, it's.
Oh no, it's the Hulk. Hulk has been my favorite.
Are you sure?
Hulk? Are you kidding?
For sure,
It's Hulk.
It's Hulk.
It's always been Hulk.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Well, no, it's because he's always talking about how much he loves Captain America.
I adore Captain
and
America.
Thor.
And
he loves Cap and Thor.
And I love Spider-Man. And I love Superman.
Yeah,
and
no,
I love
for me,
Batman,
it's
I just
probably either
in arm's reach.
I know. For me, mine's. Oh God, if I have to pick one, it's probably Spider-Man. If not Spider-Man, it's Batman.
I pick
Cap. I think Cap. Oh, you're just saying
I'm
Cap.
Picking Cap.
I thought you were saying Cap to me.
That's
Cap.
Captain America.
Predictions for the new MHA opening next week. Good.
Hopefully it's peak.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I love this MHA opening. I really adore it. I really started jamming out to it, and I fairly like it, especially the full version. So I hopefully it's good. Maybe we'll get like a rumbling style one where it's just screaming.
To know which band is in charge of this. Because
dude, so
you just have those close by.
One of the reasons,
any of y'all,
of course he does.
One of the reasons I went to sleep at noon today is just because my sleep schedule is horrible. But also because I found out, someone informed me on Twitter that the soundtrack to season 7 is available and out, and I was just desperate to listen to it.
Huh?
Don't search
it up.
It's spoilers.
I really wanted to listen to it, but I can't. And so I was just like, damn it, I really want to listen to that soundtrack.
It's out before the show is? What?
Season 7's out, bro.
No, I meant I guess...
Whether tracks that we haven't listened to yet, and it has the names.
Yeah.
It has the names of the tracks.
Funny enough, speaking of Star Wars and spoilery tracks, that actually happened with the Phantom Menace. The Phantom Menace came out, and the Phantom Menace was coming out, and the official soundtrack came out I think a day or 2 prior to the movie release, and it was Qui-Gon's funeral. Oh.
Okay, we got a couple more questions in here.
Here's one. Favorite female in all of anime.
I was literally about to fucking say that.
I didn't know if that was a new one. Favorite female in all of anime?
Damn.
It's hard to...
Urza Scarlet.
I was gonna say Urza. I think
it's Urza.
You fucking simp, you.
Yes!
I love Urza.
She was my first crush, you bastard!
I thought that was Lisbeth from Sword Art Online.
Oh, no, she was.
But,
lasagna, yeah.
Here's the thing: rewatching Fairy Tail, because I might be reacting to something. Rewatching Fairy Tail, I really like Lucy. I like Lucy a lot more than I remembered watching her back in middle school. But I mean, Saber, I adore Saber.
I haven't seen. I can't. I'm gonna go with Urza. I'd probably go with Urza. Any of y'all Percy Jackson fans? Sure.
Oh yeah. I haven't read in a long time.
I read the Blood of Olympus series. Mm-hmm. I haven't read any the Tales of Apollo stuff and those things, but I love the Blood of Olympus books.
Let's see here. Predictions for the end game of MHA.
So
that's loaded. What do you mean by that? Like we win?
Like who do we think's living, dying?
All Might obviously blows himself up. Sato gets burned to death. Midori becomes quirkless and works at Taco Bell.
Nagant is Bay, but Saber is literally Peak.
Overhaul comes back and actually enacts his plan. It works the entire time, and the cork bullets go through. And Shin Spinzilla conquers the world. Those are it.
The MHA manga ends August 5th.
Oh, that's right. There is only a few chapters left.
Holy shit. Favorite Sato sound
Heroes
effect?
of Olympus, Joe by PJ Spirit.
Oh, Heroes of Olympus.
Okay, we'll do one more
Oh,
question.
Wasn't one of the books Blood of Olympus? Am I going crazy?
We'll take one more question. We'll do one more. You could bring one MHA character back to life. Who would it be? Who's dead?
Twice.
Yeah, I'd bring back twice. Seen the Percy Jackson TV show?
I have not.
There's still the movies. I haven't seen the show. I think the show looks bad.
Right, would you consider Goku and Gyu Gaidens? Maybe.
Gabe, is it true you're 4'9"? I will not confirm nor deny anything.
What'd you say?
Said, Gabe, is it true you're 4'9"? No. Gabe, how much
one of the reasons why I wanted to do
Oh,
this
okay, yeah,
is
it
I
was.
wanna
Blood
get
of Olympus
into
was book 5. I'm
streaming
stupid.
on weekends more often, and so I will try and start reading. Well, first off, I'm going to reread Tokyo Ghoul and get ready caught up to Tokyo Re, so I can start streaming that again, because I desperately want to do that. But
do one of you guys follow
Please
the Evil
tell
series?
me that right when you're done with Tokyo Re that it's good, because watching it was a pain.
I bet. I've heard.
It was not good.
I have played 2
One Piece
Resident
is
Evil
after,
games.
I promise.
I have played 2 Resident Evil games. I played Biohazard, which Rhett and Joe were both there for.
That was a fun time.
Biohazard is literally in the top 10 video games I've played all time. And then I also played Resident Evil Village, which
Is Gabe 4'9" tall?
it wasn't as scary.
Wide?
It wasn't as scary as Biohazard, but I still had fun with it. Is Gabe 4'9" tall or wide?
Both.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the glare.
Gabe, is it true that you're shorter than Leah? No.
Who asked that?
Is Gabe taller than La Brava?
This is getting out of hand. Can we please just take one more question and go?
For your info to the public, he's 5'7".
Joe, Joe, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Aren't you actually 5'7"?
Guys, shut the fuck up. Are you doxing me? I'm 5'8".
Doxing you.
Yes, I'm 5'8".
All right, seriously. One for real
5'8" and a
question.
half.
If you could befriend one MHA character, who would it be?
All for one. I want quirks.
Hey,
I was gonna say all for one too.
Diabetes. You'll be able to fly, but you get like you can never walk.
Being massively sub 6.
How many feet does Gabe have, and is it more than 2?
No.
Bro, stop. Bro, can we 5'7" Gabe? Gabe, that's Gabe. Bro, people are just going, Gabe, that's cap. No! Gabe and Joe, what's your favorite breathing style? I like stone breathing.
Oh, yeah, you guys never said
lightning.
yours.
Yeah,
lightning.
That's right, stone breathing.
Lightning.
If mine isn't stone breathing, it would probably have to be.
Bro, have you even heard a stone breathing technique yet?
If you could bring any fictional character to life.
I think he's persuaded everybody to think it's a breathing form, but he just hits them really hard.
Yeah, no, he is Anga and Bunga's greatest disciple.
Yeah, it's a breathing technique. It does the same thing.
If you could bring any fictional character to life, who would it be? I almost.
Yeah, why are you laughing at that?
No, I almost said something, but I'm like, nope. They're a real character. They're a real person. And
who were you about to say?
I was gonna say.
He was gonna say Jesus.
No, I was gonna say Hitler.
He's Jewish.
my intrusive thoughts just got to me.
Hitler is fiction.
That's why I stopped. because I'm like, wait, no, that actually happened. Fictional character?
I'm choosing the genie from Aladdin just so I can wish for the Dragon Balls so I can get Shenron. And as you can see, all I want is power.
Brett's a kleptomaniac, and he just wants to rule the world.
Hitler from Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn. Yes, that's true. By the way, Hitler was in Dragon.
Who would I bring to life? The rumbling.
I would bring Saber to life.
We gotta get rid of all of it.
Because if I can have a servant, that's awesome. Either Saber or Alexander.
A servant. Okay.
That's what they're called, Joe. That's what they're called.
Hitler is fictional.
Okay,
confirmed by game.
It's all right. I see what you're up to.
Wait, I might summon Bisky, so she can teach me Nen.
But that means you'd have to have the capacity for Nen in the first place.
Nah, she just do that shit that Wing did, where she like forcibly awakens that shit.
Rhett has priorities.
Bro, dude, Nen would be so great.
I want. Can I get
that would be so cool.
Dragneil, so then I can become a third generation dragon
Shit, that's
user.
not bad. A giant dragon.
I also want to become a third generation dragon user. So I was trained by a dragon, and I have a lacrima.
Oh wait,
so I'm
PJ, you're so big for that. I would summon Superman to be real, so that Superman the world would just be better, man. Dude, I love Superman.
There you go, Rat using your heart. Okay, last ones. Where was any upcoming anime you'd like to watch? I'm bringing Griffith to life. Oh god.
Next Saturday, the next part of MHA.
The next parts of MHA and yeah, the next season of Demon Slayer.
The Black Clover's starting up again.
I too would bring Griffith to life.
Just so I can finish.
I don't know. What are some upcoming animes? I think I saw
Black Clover is coming back. I'm so hyped.
Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest just dropped.
I feel like I've seen some that have been like, oh yeah, I'd watch that, but I just can't remember them off the top of my head.
New ones? I'm ready. Second season for Solo Leveling. Hyped for that shit.
How tall is Rhett measured in games? I am 1.2 games.
I can't wait to watch VTuber Legend how I went viral after forgetting to turn my camera off.
Rhett, that would mean you're like a whole foot taller than Gabe.
What?
You said how many Gabes make up Rhett? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Height-wise?
Yeah.
You're not a foot taller than Gabe.
Are we sure about that? Like,
yeah. You just
accidentally summons Injustice Superman.
Oh. More like under new management.
Under new management. You guys love Blue Lock? Never seen it.
Soccer anime. No.
That's a soccer anime. What we need is Haikyuu.
So Rhett is 5'6" confirmed. Yes. You should have done free run reactions. I've only seen one episode of free run.
We should have done free run reactions.
Free run.
God, it's so big. It's so damn good.
It's so good.
What isekai would you be reincarnated in?
Oh, with my luck, I'd be reincarnated into goddamn the Eclipse.
You imagine getting isekai into that? Oh my god! This man teleporting next to Guts during the.
I'd be reincarnated into Dante's Inferno, like.
I'll go easy.
Dude, I get isekai into.
Sort of online. Dude, I'll go.
Wait, so does it have to be isekai, or just us?
Hey,
we're getting put into an anime makes it an isekai, or it has.
You are specifically being reincarnated into an isekai anime.
I don't know.
Well, but that's like that makes you isekai.
No, you're just a part of the isekai. You're not the isekai. You're just a part of it. You're existing in the world.
You're not the isekai, Joe.
You are existing in the world of that the isekai is set in.
Dang. Because I would go, dude. Are you kidding? Like, put me in Hunter x Hunter, bro. I'd be training Nen all day, every day.
No, man, put me in. Are you kidding me? Hunter x Hunter is way too dangerous. I'm way too fodder to be in Hunter x Hunter. Put me in Pokemon. Like,
that's
so cool.
That's good.
So cool.
Pokemon.
Forget school, man. I'm training rock paper scissors all day, every day.
I think that's good. I think that's
I think we're good now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what we're gonna.
KB reincarnated as a vending machine.
Oh, God, I've heard about that, or at least
I've seen that anime.
The popular scrolling on Crunchyroll.
I've seen that one.
What the hell?
What's the worst anime you ever watched? I don't typically watch bad anime. I watch a bunch of bad movies and said anime, dumbass.
I know that was the joke.
The Room. Is that an isekai?
It's my favorite isekai.
Not sure about that one.
People actually nuke each other in Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
They do.
And
oh my god.
That's it. Thank you all so much for watching.
We're ending it. We're done.
The worst anime, though.
Oh, we're done. I don't have one. I don't think I've seen a. What's the, maybe it might be Sword Art. It might be Sword Art. Is probably the
Dude,
worst.
Sword Art is like the.
Oh.
It's not that bad. Like, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
It's not good. But like.
I think a better question is worst season of anime instead of whole anime, because there have been. Let's Neverland season 2. My God.
I never actually saw it. I saw the first season.
And that's
of
good.
Neverland.
You're blessed with knowing season 1, and that's it. Season.
Whenever anybody brings up Sword Art Online's so bad, it's so bad. Maybe it's just because I've been watching so much actual shit recently. Yeah. Like with a bunch of the Disney Plus shows, like Marvel and Star Wars.
It's perhaps I treated you too harsh.
Yeah, when I watch Sword Art Online, I'm like, damn, there's like cause and effect. Like there's an A and a B.
They were actually writing stuff.
There's like it absolutely is an anime of all time. It's not good. I don't think it's overly horrible. It's just like it is genuinely like just mid or shy of mid. Like
it's in the conversation for goat status anime. I'm sorry. It's sort of online.